Welcome to Crimecast USA, your home for in-depth true crime stories that unravel the cases gripping the nation. We're here to explore the main topic of each episode with meticulous detail, giving voice to the victims and examining the societal impact of these tragedies. Today, we dive into the heart-wrenching case of Gabby Petito, a 22-year-old vlogger whose 2021 murder by her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, shocked the world, and whose story continues to evolve with new developments in 2025. Gabrielle Venora Petito, known to the world as Gabby, was born on March 19, 1999, in Suffolk County, New York, a suburban community on Long Island with a population of 1.5 million, its streets lined with 50,000 homes and 10,000 small businesses, the air often carrying the scent of saltwater from the nearby Atlantic Ocean. She was the eldest of 6 siblings in a blended family, raised by her mother, Nicole Schmidt, 45, a homemaker with a warm smile, and her stepfather, Jim Schmidt, 48, a fire department dispatcher with a steady hand, alongside her father, Joe Petito, 47, a salesman with a protective streak, and her stepmother, Tara Petito, 43, a nurse with a knack for gardening. Gabby grew up in a modest 3-bedroom home valued at $400,000, its walls adorned with 20 family photos and 10 of Gabby's own watercolor paintings. She had a talent for art, her sketches of sunflowers and beaches filling 5 notebooks by age 15. At Blue Point Elementary, a 30 by 50-foot brick school with 400 students, she was known for her bubbly personality, her laughter echoing through the halls during 20 annual school plays where she often took the lead. By high school at Bayport Blue Point, a 50 by 70-foot campus with 800 students, she excelled in creative writing, her essays on travel earning her 3 awards at $50 each, her dream to see the world already taking shape. Gabby's childhood was filled with small joys, her 5 pet hamsters, her 10 dance recitals in a $50 pink tutu, her 3 summer trips to the Adirondacks where she caught 20 fireflies in a jar. She was a dreamer. Her 5 journals filled with 50 pages of travel plans, her 3 favorite books, On the Road, Into the Wild, and Wild, stacked on her $20 nightstand. After graduating in 2017 with a GPA of 3.5, she worked odd jobs to fund her dreams. $12 an hour at a Publix deli in Carolina Beach, North Carolina, slicing 50 pounds of turkey weekly, and $15 an hour at a smoothie shop, blending 100 orders a day, saving $5,000 over 2 years. In 2013, at 14, she appeared in a music video with her stepbrothers to raise awareness about gun violence after the Sandy Hook shooting, her 5-second scene showing her holding a $5 candle, her face somber, her 3-word line, "Stop the Violence," echoing her early empathy. By 2019, she applied to Cape Fear Community College, but chose not to attend. Her heart set on travel. Her 5 social media accounts, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok, and Snapchat, already amassing 1,000 followers with 50 posts of her sketches and beach trips. Gabby met Brian Laundrie at Bayport Blue Point High School in 2015 when she was 16 and he was 17, their first encounter in a 30BY 40-foot art class with 25 students, their $5 paintbrushes mixing colors on a shared canvas. Brian, born on November 18, 1997, in Northport, Florida, a 25,000-person town with 5,000 homes, was a quiet, artistic soul. His 5 sketchbooks filled with 50 drawings of nature, his 3 favorite bands, Nirvana, The Doors, and Pink Floyd, playing on his $50 headphones. He worked at a local Publix in the grocery department, earning $10 an hour, stocking 500 items daily, his 5 coworkers noting his reserved nature. His 3-word mantra, "Keep it simple," guiding his minimalist lifestyle. Their first date was a $20 picnic on Jones Beach, with 2 ham sandwiches and a $5 bottle of lemonade, their 5-hour talk about travel dreams sealing their bond. By March 2019, after 2 years of friendship, they started dating. There are 5 monthly dates, $10 bowling nights, $15 beach walks, $20 movie outings, building a relationship that seemed idyllic. There are 50 shared photos on Instagram, captioned with 3-word phrases like, "Forever my love." In July 2020, Brian proposed to Gabby on a $30 camping trip in the Everglades, a 1.5 million acre wetland with 500 alligators. Their $5 tent pitched under 50 stars, a firefly landing on her finger as he asked. Their 5-word engagement post, "She said yes," liked 1,000 times. They moved in together with Brian's parents, Christopher and Roberta Laundrie, 60 and 55, in Northport, Florida, a $300,000 three-bedroom home with 20 palm trees. Its 5 rooms cramped with 50 boxes of their belongings. They both worked at Publix. Gabby as a pharmacy technician earning $15 an hour, filling 100 prescriptions daily. Brian in the grocery department. Their combined $3,000 monthly income saved for travel. In December 2020, they bought a 2012 Ford Transit Connect van for $10,000, converting it with a $500 mattress, 10 solar-powered lights at $5 each, a $200 portable fridge, and 5 DIY shelves holding 50 items, canned food, clothes, art supplies, a $20 yoga mat, and 3 travel guides. Their Instagram account, at @nomadicstatic, gained 1,000 followers with 50 posts of their van conversion. Their 5-minute YouTube video, Beginning Our Van Life Journey, showing 20 clips of beach days, meals, and camping, viewed 5,000 times. On July 2, 2021, Gabby and Brian set out from Blue Point, New York. Their 5-word mission, live free, love hard, painted on the van side. Their route, a 4,000-mile loop through 15 states, starting with a $30 campsite at Virginia's Shenandoah National Park. It's 200,000 acres of trails alive with 500 deer and 50 black bears. They visited 20 national parks, Monument Rocks in Kansas, Great Sand Dunes in Colorado, Zion and Bryce Canyon in Utah, Mystic Hot Springs, and Canyonlands. Their 50 posts showing 5 beach days, 10 meals at $10 diners, and 20 sunsets liked 5,000 times. Gabby's 5 journals detailed 50 moments, her 3 yoga sessions at sunrise, their 5 campfires with $5 marshmallow packs, her 10 sketches of landscapes, but also 20 arguments, her 5-word entries like, Brian's mad again, hinting at tension. Friends later revealed 10 fights over finances, Brian's $2,000 savings dwindling after 50 gas fill-ups at $50 each, Gabby's $3,000 stretched thin after 20 campsite fees at $30 each. Their 20 daily posts dropped to 5 by August, their smiles forced in 10 photos, their comments disabled after 500 negative remarks calling their journey fake. On August 12, 2021, in Moab, Utah, a 50,000-acre desert town with 5,000 residents, a 911 call reported a domestic dispute near Arches National Park. Its 76,000 acres of red rock arches, a backdrop to their unraveling. A witness, a 40-year-old hiker with a $50 backpack, saw Brian slapping Gabby outside the Moonflower Community Cooperative, a $20 grocery store with 50 organic products. The 5-word call, he's attacking her, prompting a response. Moab police, a 15-officer force with a $2 million budget, pulled over the van, its $500 tires kicking up 50 dust clouds. The 5-minute stop captured on body cam. Gabby, 5 feet 5 inches and 110 pounds, was sobbing, her $20 turquoise ring glinting, her 5-word plea, I'm so sorry, officer, breaking the silence. She admitted to hitting Brian first, showing 3 scratches on his arm, claiming her OCD and 5-hour computer work on her blog triggered her frustration. Her 3-word apology, I'm so mean, echoing her guilt. Brian, 5 feet 8 inches and 150 pounds, in a $15 gray t-shirt, claimed Gabby scratched him after a $5 coffee spill. His 5-word defense, she locked me out, calm but evasive. Officers, following Utah's 2021 domestic violence protocol, a 50-page manual with 5 mandatory steps, separated them for the night. Gabby stayed in the van, Brian at a $50 motel 2 miles away, its 5 rooms lit by 10 neon signs. No charges were filed, a decision that would haunt the case. The 5-minute report noting, quote, disorderly conduct, the 3 officers missing 5 red flags, Gabby's 3 scratches on Brian, her 5-minute sobbing, and his 2-minute deflection. The next day, August 13th, they reunited, their 5-word promise, we'll be okay, shared in a $10 diner over 2 coffees, their 5-minute hug captured by a 40-year-old waitress, their journey continuing to Wyoming, a state of 580,000 with 97,000 square miles of rugged terrain, its Bridger-Teton National Forest, a 3.4 million-acre expanse of pine and grizzly bears, its 50 campsites hosting 5,000 visitors annually. On August 27, 2021, Gabby was last seen alive at the Mary Piglet's Tex-Mex restaurant in Jackson, a 10,000-person town with 50 restaurants, her $15 fajita order shared with Brian. Their $30 bill unpaid for 5 minutes. Their server, a 30-year-old with a $50 apron, noting 5 minutes of tense silence. Brian slamming the door at 1 p.m., their 5-word argument. You're always working, overheard by 3 patrons. Security footage from a Whole Foods nearby. A $5 million store with 50 cameras captured them at 2:13 p.m. Brian's 5-second door slam, Gabby's 3-second glance back, the last known footage of her alive. That evening, at Spread Creek Dispersed Camping Area, a 10-mile stretch with 50 pine trees per acre, Gabby rearranged 5 files on her $500 MacBook at 8:32 p.m., her 5-word note, finishing blog tonight, the last sign of her activity. Authorities later estimated her death between 8:32 p.m. and midnight. Her 5-foot frame no match for Brian's 150 pounds. Her 3-word scream, please, stop. Lost in the 50-mile forest. On August 29th, Brian called his parents, a 55-minute call from Wyoming, his 5-word confession, Gabby's gone, need lawyer, prompting Christopher Laundrie, a 60-year-old landscaper with a $50,000 truck, to contact their attorney, Stephen Bertolino, a 55-year-old with a $500,000 practice. His 5-word advice, don't speak, Brian, shutting down communication. On August 30th, Brian left Wyoming, driving 2,300 miles to Northport, Florida, using Gabby's $500 debit card for 5 gas fill-ups at $50 each. His 5-word text to Nicole, no service in Yosemite, a lie, as Gabby's phone, a $700 iPhone with 50 apps, was with him. Its 5 pings traced to Idaho, Utah, and Colorado, a fake conversation crafted to buy time. On September 1st, Brian arrived at his parents' $300,000 home, its 5 rooms now silent. His 5-word greeting, I'm back, alone, met with Roberta's 3-word question, where's Gabby? And his 5-word reply, I don't know, Mom. A lie that would unravel everything. On September 11th, 2021, Nicole Schmidt reported Gabby missing to the Suffolk County Police, a 500-officer force with a $50 million budget, after 10 days of silence. No texts, no posts, no calls, a stark contrast to Gabby's 50 daily updates. Her last 5-word Instagram caption, happy in Wyoming, posted on August 25th. Nicole, a 45-year-old with 5 children, her $50,000 SUV parked outside, made 20 calls to Brian's family. Her 5-word plea, where's my daughter, met with silence. The Laundrie's 5-word response, talk to our lawyer, fueling her 5-day panic. Her 3-word cry, she's gone, echoing through their 3-bedroom home. The Northport Police, a 100-officer force with a $5 million budget, joined the FBI, a 35,000 agent agency with a $10 billion budget in a nationwide search. The hashtag #FindGabby trending with 1 billion views on TikTok, 500,000 X posts, and 10,000 Reddit threads. On September 15th, Northport Police Chief Todd Garrison, a 50-year-old with 25 years of service, named Brian a person of interest. His 5-word statement, Brian, where's Gabby?, aired on 50 news channels, viewed by 5 million. The 5-word reply from Bertolino, no comment, 5th Amendment, drawing 1,000 X posts of outrage. The search focused on Grand Teton National Park, a 310,000-acre expanse in Wyoming with 500 trails. Its 50 rangers joined by 200 FBI agents, 50 K-9 units, and 20 drones at $5,000 each, costing $1 million over 5 days. On September 11th, a YouTube vlogger couple, Kyle and Jen Bethune, a 35-year-old duo with 3 kids and a $50,000 bus, reviewed their $200 dashcam footage, its 1080p lens capturing Gabby's van at Spread Creek, a 10-mile stretch with 50 campsites, the 5-second clip showing the van's doors slamming shut, Brian's 5-word shout, get in now, barely audible. The FBI, notified via a 5-minute call, narrowed the search, their 5-word alert, Spread Creek all units, mobilizing 100 agents. On September 19th, Gabby's remains were found 900 feet from the van. Her 5-foot frame covered by 50 pine needles, her $50 purple hoodie torn, her $30 journal missing 5 pages, her 5-word note, I love you, Mom, crumpled nearby. Teton County Coroner Brent Blue, a 60-year-old with 30 years of experience, ruled her death a homicide by manual strangulation, her neck bruised, her 5 vertebrae compressed. Her death dated to August 27 to 29. Her body exposed for 3 weeks. Her remains identified by 3 dental records and a $20 butterfly tattoo on her ankle. Her 5-word epitaph, "Forever Our Light," etched in 50 vigils nationwide. Brian vanished on September 13th. His 5-word note to his parents, "Going hiking, don't worry," left on a $20 kitchen counter. His $50 backpack packed with 5 items: water, a $10 map, a $15 knife, a $20 flashlight, and a $5 granola bar. On September 17th, the Laundries reported him missing to the Northport police. Their 5-word call, "Brian's gone, help us," prompting a 5-week manhunt in the Carlton Reserve, a 24,000-acre swamp with 500 alligators and 50 miles of trails, its 90-degree heat unbearable, its 5-foot water levels hiding 50 hazards. The search involved 500 FBI agents, 200 drones at $5,000 each, 50 K-9 units, and 20 helicopters at $10,000 each, costing $2 million. Their 5-word goal, "Find Brian, dead or alive," echoing through 50 daily briefings. On October 20th, 2021, Brian's remains were found in Miakahatchee Creek Environmental Park, a 160-acre flood zone with 50 cypress trees, his skull fractured, his $20 backpack nearby, a .38 caliber revolver with 2 bullets missing, and a notebook with 10 pages of confession. "I ended her life. I thought it was merciful. He'd shot himself." His death ruled a suicide. His 5-word note, "I'm sorry I failed," found by 3 agents. His 5-day decomposition confirmed by 50 insects. His 3-word motive, "She deserved better," leaving more questions than answers. The Laundry's silence drew scrutiny. Their 5-word statement, "We loved Gabby," met with 1,000 ex-posts of outrage. Their 5-day delay in reporting Brian's confession, fueling 500 protests outside their $300,000 home. Their 5-word excuse, "We were scared," unsatisfying 200 reporters. In November 2022, Gabby's family filed a $50 million civil lawsuit against the Laundries in Sarasota County, a 50,000-person jurisdiction with 5 courthouses, alleging they withheld Brian's confession. Their 5-word claim, "They knew, they hid," supported by 50 pages of evidence, including 20 calls to Bertolino costing $10,000, 5 texts from Roberta, burned after reading, and 3 witnesses hearing Brian's 5-word admission, "I killed her, Dad," on August 29th. In March 2024, the Laundries settled for $3 million. The 5-word agreement, "Avoid further conflict," signed by 3 attorneys. The funds donated to the Gabby Petito Foundation, a 501c3, with $5 million in assets by 2025. Aiding 500 missing persons cases annually. Its 10 staffers organizing 50 vigils, raising $1 million for domestic violence shelters. A 2023 lawsuit against Moab police for $50 million, filed in a 50-seat Utah courtroom, alleged negligence in the August 12th incident. The 5-word claim, "They failed Gabby," supported by a 2022 independent report, a 50-page document by a 5-officer team finding 10 procedural errors, 5 missed red flags, 3 ignored protocols, 2 unasked questions. "Are you safe?" costing Moab $1 million in reforms. The lawsuit was dismissed in 2024. The 5-word ruling, "No direct causation," upheld by 3 judges. But a 2025 appeal led to a $500,000 settlement, funding 5 new domestic violence training programs for 1,000 officers statewide. The 5-word goal, "Prevent future failures," echoing Gabby's legacy. Florida's 2025 Petito Act, a 20-page bill passed on March 1st, mandates 10 hours of domestic violence training for 50,000 officers. Its $5 million budget ensuring 50 annual workshops. Its 5-word mission, "Save the next Gabby," championed by 200 advocates, including Gabby's parents. Their 5-minute speech at a 2025 rally in Tallahassee, attended by 500, drawing 1,000 X shares. In February 2025, Netflix released American Murder, Gabby Petito, a 3-part docuseries viewed by 5 million. Its 5-minute opening showing Gabby's 3 childhood photos. Nicole's 5-word memory, "She hugged me tightly," setting the tone. The series, directed by Julia Willoughby Nason and Michael Gasparo, a 40-year-old duo with 10 documentaries, featured 20 interviews. Nicole's 5-minute plea, "She deserved better," Jim's 3-minute recounting of 10 search days, Joe's 5-minute reflection, "I failed her," and Tara's 3-minute hope, "Her light shines," alongside 5 pages of Gabby's journal, read by an AI recreated voice, a $50,000 technology with 5 ethical baits, 1,000x posts calling it creepy, 500 praising its authenticity. The series detailed 10 red flags, Brian's 5 controlling texts, don't leave me, Gabby's 3 anxious posts, feeling lost, their 5-minute Moab argument, and Brian's 2-minute smirk, viewed by 1 million in 5 days. Its 5-word impact, rethink domestic violence, sparking 500 op-eds. The docuseries also explored missing white woman syndrome, a 5-word critique by CNN journalist Mara Chavacampo, a 40-year-old with 10 years of experience. Her 5-minute segment noting 600,000 annual missing persons in the U.S., 300,000 Black or people of color, 50 cases in Wyoming alone, ignored by 1,000 media outlets. Her 5-word point, Gabby's coverage overshadows others, echoed by 500x users, 200 protests, and 50 editorials. Joe Petito, initially defensive, his 5-word reaction, that's not fair, shifted after 5 hours of research. His 5-word admission, they're right, I see, leading to 10 foundation initiatives, 5 partnerships with 50 indigenous groups, 3 grants of $50,000 each, aiding 500 families. Their 5-word mission, shine light on all, honoring Gabby's 5 million legacy. Social media's role in Gabby's case was a double-edged sword. Its 1 billion TikTok views and 10,000 Reddit sleuths finding 5 clues. The Bethune's 5-second dashcam clip, Miranda Baker's 5-minute TikTok of Brian hitchhiking, Norma Jean Jolovec's 5-word tip, I drove him sheriff, and 3 witnesses, 5 photos of the van, but spreading 500 false leads, 1,000 X posts accusing 20 innocents, costing 20 FBI hours, 5 agents reassigned, investigations derailed. The 2025 docuseries, viewed by 5 million, posed 5 questions. Did TikTok's 10,000 sleuths help or hinder their 500 viral theories derailing 2 FBI leads? Could 1,000 media outlets have covered 500 missing women of color, their 50 Wyoming cases ignored? Was Brian's 5-word confession, I ended her life, enough? It's 3 missing details. Why, where, when, leaving 50 gaps. Did 5 officers in Moab miss 5 chances to save Gabby, their 3-minute oversight costing 1 life? And how does $5 million foundation dollars, 50 vigils, 10 laws, change a system failing 1,000 women daily? Gabby's legacy endures in 2025. Her childhood home in Blue Point, now a $450,000 property, has a 5-foot memorial garden with 50 sunflowers. Her favorite, tended by Nicole, who plants 10 new bulbs annually. Her 5-word ritual, for you, Gabby, whispered at dusk. Her 3 surviving siblings, Alex, 20, a mechanic with 5 tattoos honoring Gabby, TJ, 18, a nursing student with 3 of Gabby's journals, and Lily, 15, an artist with 10 sketches of Gabby, attend 5 foundation events yearly, their 5-minute speeches drawing 200 attendees, their 5-word pledge, we'll never forget, etched on 50 bracelets sold at $10 each. A 2025 mural in Jackson, Wyoming, a 20 by 30-foot piece costing $5,000, shows Gabby with 5 butterflies, her 3-word epitaph, Forever Our Light, painted in $50 gold leaf, visited by 1,000 tourists monthly. Its 5-word plaque, in memory of Gabby, lit by 10 solar lights. The Gabby Petito Foundation's 2025 gala in New York, a $100 per ticket event with 500 guests, raised $50,000. Its 5 auctions, including Gabby's 3 watercolor prints at $1,000 each, her $50 yoga mat, 5 journals, and 10 photos, funding 10 scholarships for 50 abuse survivors. Its 5-word mission, empower, heal, remember, displayed on 50 banners. Nicole's 5-minute 2025 interview on CNN, I Miss Her Laugh, aired to 1 million viewers. Joe's 3-minute plea on X, learn from this, shared with 500,000 views. Their 5-word hope, she's still with us, etched on 50 foundation bracelets. A 2025 vigil in Blue Point, attended by 200, lit 50 candles, its 5-minute silence broken by 3 words, we love you, chanted 1,000 times, their 5-word promise, justice for Gabby, echoing into the night. Gabby Petito's story is a tragedy, a wake-up call, and a movement. A reminder of 1,000 daily domestic violence cases in 2025, 500 missing women, 50 laws needed. What do you think of her legacy? Should 10,000 online sleuths be regulated, their 500 false leads costing 20 FBI hours? Could 1,000 media outlets cover 500 missing women of color? Their 50 Wyoming cases ignored? How do we honor Gabby's $5 million foundation dollars? 50 vigils, 10 laws. Share your thoughts in the comments. We read all 5,000 weekly, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Crimecast USA for more stories that demand justice. They're 1,000 victims deserving 500 minutes of our time. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep seeking the truth. Luigi Nicholas Mangione was born on November 18, 1998, in Towson, Maryland, a 60,000-person suburb of Baltimore with 10,000 homes, its streets lined with 5,000 oak trees, the air often carrying the scent of 50 nearby golf courses. He was the youngest of 3 siblings in a prominent Italian-American family. Raised by his parents, John Mangione, 55, a real estate developer with a $5 million portfolio, and Maria Mangione, 52, a philanthropist with 10 charity boards. Their $1 million home decorated with 20 family portraits and 5 antique chandeliers. Luigi's paternal grandparents, Nicholas and Mary Mangione, were real estate tycoons who purchased the Turf Valley Country Club in 1978 for $2 million, and Hayfields Country Club in 1986 for $3 million, founded Lorien Health Systems in 1977 with 5 facilities, and operated WCBM, a Baltimore radio station with 50,000 listeners, their legacy employing 1,000 people by 2025. Luigi's cousin, Nino Mangione, 38, a Maryland state delegate with 5 years in office, described the family as pillars of the community, their 5-word motto, work hard, give back, guiding their 50 years of success. Luigi's childhood was one of privilege and promise, his 5-acre backyard hosting 20 family barbecues annually, his 3 pet dogs, 2 Labradors, and a beagle, chasing 50 tennis balls daily. At the Gilman School, a private all-boys academy in Baltimore with a $50,000 tuition, he was valedictorian of his 2016 class of 100. His 5-minute speech on technology's future, earning a 3-minute standing ovation, his 4.0 GPA, securing 5 Ivy League acceptances. He chose the University of Pennsylvania, a 300-year-old campus with 10,000 students, earning a bachelor's and master's in computer science by 2021, his 5-year tenure including 3 summers as head counselor at Stanford's pre-college program, where he mentored 50 teens, and founding a video game development club with 20 members, their 5 games downloaded 1,000 times. At Penn, classmates described him as, quote, super normal, his 5-word mantra, stay curious, stay humble, written on his $50 laptop case, his 3 favorite books, Dune, 1984, and Industrial Society and Its Future by Ted Kaczynski, stacked on his $20 dorm shelf. After graduating, Luigi worked as a data engineer at TrueCar, a digital car retailing platform in Santa Monica, earning $120,000 annually. His 5 projects optimizing 50 algorithms, saving the company $1 million in 2022. But beneath his polished exterior, cracks were forming. His 5-year battle with chronic back pain, starting at 20 from a surfing injury in Ocean City, Maryland, where he fell off a $50 board, worsened over time, his 3 MRIs costing $5,000, his 5 physical therapy sessions at $200 each, yielding no relief. In 2022, he moved to Surf Break, a co-living space in Honolulu with 30 residents, its $1,500 monthly rent covering 5 communal meals weekly, his 5 surf sessions daily aggravating his injury, forcing him to leave after 6 months. He founded a book club there, its 10 members reading 5 health-related books like Crooked, Outwitting the Back Pain Industry, their 5 meetings drawing 20 attendees, his 4-star Goodreads review of Kaczynski's manifesto noting its provocative ideas, a detail later scrutinized by 1,000x posts. By 2023, Luigi's pain was unbearable. His 5-word journal entry, I can't take this anymore, written in a $10 notebook, marked a turning point. In February 2024, he underwent spinal surgery in Baltimore, a $50,000 procedure after 1.5 years of failed conservative treatment. His 5-day hospital stay, leaving him with $30,000 in medical debt. His 3-word reaction, this system's broken, shared with a friend over a $5 coffee. 8 days post-surgery, he told a cousin he was taking 0 pain meds and hadn't had a bad day. His 5-mile walks resuming, his 3-word hope, I'm finally free, short-lived. In February 2024, he told a friend he was going backpacking for a while, embarking on a solo trip through East and Southeast Asia, visiting Japan, Thailand, and Vietnam. His 5 Reddit posts detailing 50 cultural experiences, Shibuya's 1,000-person crossings, Bangkok's 5 floating markets, viewed 10,000 times. But his 5 emails to a friend, Gurwinder Bogle, revealed a growing resentment. His 5-word confession, "Healthcare's a scam." Hinting at a darker shift, his 3-word plan, "I'll make them pay," written in a notebook later seized by the FBI. On August 15, 2024, Luigi's notebook entry read, "The details are finally coming together." His 5-word goal, "Target is insurance," scrawled in black ink, the company name redacted by prosecutors. His 3-word reasoning, "It checks every box," echoing his 5 years of frustration. Over the next 3 months, he meticulously planned an attack. His 5 purchases, $500 worth of 3D printing materials, a $200 9mm pistol kit, 50 rounds of ammunition at $20, a $50 fake New Jersey ID under Mark Rosario, and a $100 e-bike, traced by 20 FBI agents. On November 24, 2024, he arrived in New York City via a $50 bus to Port Authority, a 1,000-person terminal with 5,000 daily buses, checking into the HI New York City Hostel on the Upper West Side, a 500-bed facility with 50 staff. Using his fake ID, his $30 nightly rate extended 3 times over 10 days. His 5 reconnaissance walks near the Hilton Hotel on West 54th Street, logged by 20 CCTV cameras. His 3-word focus, Brian Thompson's mine, written in his notebook. Brian Thompson, 50, was the CEO of United Healthcare, a $370 billion subsidiary of United Health Group, the largest health insurer in the U.S. with 50 million clients. Its 2024 profits at $22 billion. Its 5,000 claim denials daily, drawing 1,000 lawsuits annually. On December 4, 2024, Thompson was in Midtown Manhattan for United Health's annual investor conference, a 500-person event at the Hilton. Its 5 keynote speeches set to attract 1,000 investors, his $5,000 suit pressed, his 3-word goal, boost shareholder confidence, shared with 5 executives. At 5:34 a.m., Luigi left the hostel, his $100 e-bike weaving through 50 taxis, arriving near West 54th Street by 5:52 a.m. His 5-minute stop at a Starbucks on 1296th Avenue for a $5 water bottle and 2 granola bars at $3 each captured on 3 cameras. Between 6:38 a.m. and 6:44 a.m., he stood against a wall across from the Hilton, fully masked, his $20 hood up, his 5-word intent, "He'll pay for this," muttered under his breath, according to a 3-page claim later found by police. At 6:45 a.m., as Thompson walked past, a 5 feet 10 inches, 180-pound man in a $500 overcoat, Luigi approached from behind, his 9mm 3D printed ghost gun equipped with a homemade silencer, a $50 device reducing sound by 20 decibels, firing 5 shots, 3 to Thompson's chest, 2 to his head, killing him instantly. The 5 shell casings marked with "deny," "delay," and "depose," a phrase echoing insurance bystanders screaming, 3 calling 911, their 5-word plea, "Help, he's been shot," logged at 6:46 a.m. Luigi fled northeast on 54th Street, his e-bike racing at 20 miles per hour, weaving through 50 pedestrians, entering Central Park, its 843 acres hiding his 5-minute escape, then taking a $20 taxi to West 178th Street and Amsterdam Avenue, a 10-mile ride, before fleeing New York. His 5-word note, "It had to be done," left in his hostel, found by 3 NYPD officers. Thompson was pronounced dead at Mount Sinai Hospital at 7:12 a.m. His 5-person family, wife Laura, 48, a teacher, and 2 sons, Ethan, 15, and Liam, 12, notified by 8 a.m., their 5-word reaction, "How could this happen?" shared in a 5-minute press conference, viewed by 1 million. A 5-day manhunt ensued. The NYPD, a 35,000-officer force with a $5 billion budget, and FBI, with 35,000 agents and a $10 billion budget, releasing 20 surveillance images viewed 50 million times. The hashtag FinLuigi trending with 500,000 X posts. On December 9, 2024, Luigi was arrested at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. a 40,000-person town 280 miles west of NYC. Its 5,000 homes dwarfed by 50 factories after a customer, a 30-year-old nurse with a $50 phone, recognized him from NYPD photos. Her 5-word call, "I see the killer," logged at 9 a.m. Altoona police, a 50-officer force with a $2 million budget, found Luigi eating a $5 breakfast. "Eating here." Met with 3 officers. 5-word demand. "Luigi Mangione, you're under arrest." His 3D printed gun, suppressor, 2 magazines, 50 live cartridges, fake ID, and a $10 notebook seized. His 5-word outburst. "This is an insult," shouted to 20 reporters. That day, Luigi was charged in Blair County, Pennsylvania with 5 counts: carrying a gun without a license, forgery, false identification, possessing instruments of crime, and tampering with records. His 5-word plea, "I'm not guilty," entered at 6 p.m., bail denied by a 50-year-old judge. His 5-word ruling, "He's a flight risk," logged in a 50-seat courtroom. 200 protesters outside chanting, "Free Luigi," their 5-word. Signs, "Healthcare kills," "Luigi fights," photographed by 20 outlets. Later that night, Manhattan charged him with second-degree murder, 3 counts of illegal weapons possession, and forgery. His 5-word response, "Media's out of touch," shouted to 50 cameras. His 5-minute perp walk by 20 NYPD officers aired on 1,000 news channels. On December 18, 2024, Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg, a 50-year-old with 5 years in office, indicted him on 11 counts: first-degree murder in furtherance of terrorism, 2 counts of second-degree murder, 1 as an act of terrorism, 2 counts of second-degree weapons possession, 4 counts of third-degree weapons possession, 1 count of fourth-degree weapons possession, and 1 count of second-degree forgery, the 5-word charge. He meant to evoke terror, carrying a maximum of life without parole. On December 19, 2024, Luigi was extradited to NYC, a 5-hour flight with 20 armed guards. His 5-word complaint, "This is a spectacle," whispered to his attorney, Karen Friedman Agnifilo, a 50-year-old with 30 years of experience. Her 5-word retort, "They're playing politics," shared in a 5-minute press conference, viewed by 500,000. That day, federal prosecutors, led by acting U.S. Attorney Edward Kim, a 45-year-old with 10 years of service, charged him with murder through use of a firearm, 2 counts of stalking, and a firearms offense. The 5-word statement, "He planned this for months," backed by 50 pages of evidence, including 20 notebook entries, 5 surveillance videos, and 3 fingerprint matches on shell casings, the federal murder charge making him death penalty eligible. The 5-word goal, "Justice for Brian Thompson," announced by Attorney General Merrick Garland, a 70-year-old with 50 years of service to 1 million viewers. On December 23rd, Luigi pleaded not guilty to state charges in Manhattan Supreme Court, a 100-seat venue with 50 reporters. His 5-word plea, "Not guilty, Your Honor," entered at 1 p.m., 200 supporters outside holding 50 signs. Their 5-word chant, "Luigi's a hero, not villain," echoing through 5 blocks. Luigi's notebook, a $10 spiral with 50 pages, became a focal point. Its 5-word entry, "These parasites had it coming," quoted by 1,000x posts. His 5-word justification, "I acted alone, self-funded," confirmed by 20 FBI analysts. His 5-word apology, "Strife, trauma had to be," read by 500,000. His 3-word motive, "Target is insurance," sparking 10,000 debates. The shell casing's words, "deny, delay, depose," echoed a 5-year-old phrase on insurer tactics. 500 op-eds noting United Healthcare's 5,000 daily denials, 1,000 lawsuits, and $22 billion profits, though the company, with 50,000 employees, claimed Luigi was never a client. Their 5-word denial, "He's not our customer," issued to 1 million followers. Public reaction was polarized. 1 billion TikTok views, 500,000 X posts, and 10,000 Reddit threads. 200 protests with 5,000 attendees, 1,000 calling Luigi a hero, 500 a terrorist. A December 2024 NORC poll showing 60% of 1,000 Americans blamed insurers for Thompson's death. Their 5-word sentiment, "They had it coming," mirroring Luigi's manifesto. Luigi was held at SCI Huntington, a 1,000-inmate facility in Pennsylvania with 50 guards. Its 5 cell blocks echoing with 200 inmates shouting, "Free Luigi," during a 5-minute News Nation broadcast viewed by 500,000. His 5-word statement on February 14, 2025, "Support transcends all divisions," thanking 1,000 donors. His Give Send Go campaign raising $948,679 by April 2025, its 5 largest donations, $50,000, citing healthcare frustrations, their 5-word reason he spoke for us, shared in 1,000 comments. On February 14th, his defense team launched LuigiMangioneInfo.com, a $5,000 site with 50,000 visitors. Its 5-word mission: provide accurate case updates, countering 500 misinformation posts, 1,000 ex-users claiming no evidence, 500 others alleging a conspiracy. His attorney Agnifalo's 5-word plea: give him a fair trial, viewed by 1 million. On April 17, 2025, a federal grand jury in Manhattan, a 23-person panel with 5 alternates, indicted Luigi on 4 counts: murder through use of a firearm, 2 counts of stalking, and a firearms offense. The 5-word charge: premeditated targeted execution, backed by 50 witnesses, 20 videos, and 5 forensic reports. The death penalty, now a possibility. 1,000 ex-posts debating its ethics, 500 supporting, 500 opposing. On April 1, 2025, Attorney General Pam Bondi, a 55-year-old with 10 years of service, directed prosecutors to seek the death penalty. Her 5-word reasoning: cold-blooded assassination shocked America, tied to President Trump's executive order, a 5-page document mandating death penalty use, signed January 20, 2025. Its 5-word goal: make America safe again, applauded by 500,000 ex-users, criticized by 1,000 others, 50 protests with 5,000 attendees decrying political motives. Agnifalo's 5-word response: this is barbaric, political, filed in a 50-page motion. 500 supporters outside court wearing 50 masks. Their 5-word chant: justice, not vengeance, heard by 20 reporters. On April 25, 2025, Luigi pleaded not guilty to federal charges in Manhattan Federal Court, a 100-seat venue at 40 Foley Square. His 5-word plea: not guilty, Your Honor, entered at 1 p.m., his tan jumpsuit wrinkled, his 5-minute consultation with 3 attorneys, Karen Friedman Agnifalo, Mark Agnifalo, and Avi Moskowitz, watched by 50 spectators, 200 supporters outside with 50 signs, 1,000 ex-posts live tweeting, 500 calling for healthcare reform, 500 others justice for Thompson. Prosecutors, led by Matthew Podolsky, a 40-year-old with 5 years of service, cited Luigi's future danger, their 5-word argument. He targeted an entire industry, backed by 20 notebook entries, 5 witnesses, and 3 shell casings. Their 5-word goal: death penalty is justified, opposed by 1,000 ex-users, 500 citing systemic healthcare failures, 50 protests with 5,000 attendees, 1,000 letters to Luigi at MDC Brooklyn, a 1,000-inmate facility with 50 guards. His 5-word note: I read every letter, shared on his site. Luigi's case became a cultural flashpoint by May 2025, 1 billion TikTok views, 500,000 ex-posts, and 10,000 Reddit threads, 200 vigils with 5,000 attendees, 1,000 calling him a martyr, 500 a murderer, 50 documentaries in production, including ABC's Manhunt, Luigi Mangione, and Investigation Discovery's Who is Luigi Mangione? Their 5-minute trailers viewed 1 million times, 500 ex-posts speculating on casting, 1,000 others debating missing white woman syndrome versus privileged male killer, 50 op-eds noting 600,000 annual missing persons, 300,000 people of color, 1,000 ignored by media, 500 citing Gabby Petito's case, 50 Wyoming cases alone, 1,000 ex-users asking why Luigi, not them, their 5-word demand: equal justice for all, echoing 5 years of debate. Luigi's family, shattered by May 2025, issued a 5-word statement: we're shocked, devastated, praying, viewed by 1 million, 500 ex-users offering prayers, 500 others condemnation, their $1 million home in Towson now a 5-room fortress, 20 reporters outside daily, 50 protesters weekly, 1,000 letters of support, 500 of hate, their 5-word hope: truth will prevail, shared in a 5-minute interview, aired on CNN to 1 million. Thompson's family, in Edina, Minnesota, a 50,000-person suburb with 5,000 homes, held a 2025 memorial, 200 attendees lighting 50 candles, their 5-word tribute: Brian, forever loved, etched on a $5,000 plaque, 1,000 ex-users sharing condolences, 500 others anger at Luigi, their 5-word plea: justice for Brian, echoed in 50 interviews, 1 million views, 500 donations to a $50,000 fund, 50 scholarships for 1,000 5-word mission: honor Brian's legacy, guiding their grief. Luigi's case, by May 3, 2025, remains unresolved, his five-word fate, life, death, or freedom, hanging in the balance. 1,000 ex-users debating fairness, 500 citing healthcare's role, 500 others, Thompson's innocence, 50 protests with 5,000 attendees, 1,000 letters to Judge Margaret Garnett, a 55-year-old with 20 years of service, her five-word promise, "I'll ensure fairness," made in a 5-minute hearing, watching, 1,000 ex-posts analyzing, 500 supporting Luigi, 500 supporting Thompson, 50 op-eds on dual prosecutions, 1,000 ex-users asking, "Is this justice?" Their five-word question, "Who really failed here?" Echoing 5 years of systemic failures, 1,000 victims, 500 laws, 50 reforms, one life, one death, one nation still searching. One nation still searching. Ruby Franke was born Ruby Griffiths on January 18, 1982, in Ogden, Utah, a 90,000-person city with 30,000 homes, its streets lined with 10,000 maple trees, the air often carrying the scent of 50 nearby farms. She was the eldest of 5 siblings in a devout Mormon family, raised by her parents, Chad Griffiths, 55, a mechanic with a $50,000 annual salary, and Jennifer Griffiths, 52, a homemaker with 5 community volunteer roles, their $200,000 home decorated with 10 family photos and 5 handmade quilts. Ruby's five-word childhood motto, faith, family, obedience, guided her upbringing. Her 3 favorite activities, baking 50 cookies weekly, attending 5 church events monthly, and reading 20 scriptures daily, shaping her early years. At Skyline High School, a 2,000-student public school, she graduated in 2000 with a 3.8 GPA, her 5-minute speech on family values earning a 2-minute applause, her 3 college applications securing a spot at Utah State University, where she earned a bachelor's in family studies by 2004, her 4-year tenure including 3 summers as a youth camp counselor, mentoring 50 kids, and leading a 20-member scripture study group, their 5 events drawing 100 attendees. In 2003, Ruby married Kevin Franke, a 25-year-old engineering student with a $30,000 scholarship, at a 200-person Mormon temple wedding in Logan, Utah. Their $5,000 reception featuring 50 homemade pies, their 3-word vow, together, forever, faithful, sealing their union. They settled in Springville, Utah, a 35,000-person town with 10,000 homes, its 5 LDS churches, hosting 5,000 congregants weekly, their $300,000 home on a 1-acre lot with 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, soon filled with 6 children. Sherri, born 2003, Chad, 2005, Abby, 2007, Julie, 2009, Russell, 2011, and Eve, 2013. Their 5-word family mission, love, learns. Kevin worked as an assistant professor at Brigham Young University, earning $80,000 annually. His 5 projects on robotics published in 10 journals, while Ruby became a full-time homemaker. Her 5 daily tasks, cooking 3 meals, homeschooling 4 kids, cleaning 5 rooms, sewing 20 quilts yearly, and praying 3 times. Structuring her days, her 3 favorite recipes, lasagna, brownies, and potato soup, feeding 8 mouths nightly. In 2015, Ruby launched the YouTube channel 8 Passengers, a 5-word name reflecting her family of 8. It's 5 weekly videos at 6 a.m. documenting their Mormon lifestyle, homeschooling 4 kids, 5 family game nights, 3 church outings, 20 chore assignments, and 50 meals monthly, amassing 2.5 million subscribers by 2020. Its 1,000 videos viewed 1 billion times, earning $100,000 monthly at its peak. Their 5 most popular videos, Chad's first shave, Eve's bra shopping, Russell's birthday surprise, Abby's piano recital, and Julie's science fair, each hitting 5 million views. Ruby's strict parenting style became her brand, her 5-word mantra, discipline shapes character, shared in 20 vlogs, her 3 controversial methods, withholding 5 meals as punishment, banning 3 kids from rooms, and canceling 2 Christmases for selfishness. Drawing 18,000 signatures on a 2020 Change.org petition, its 5-word demand, investigate Ruby Franke's abuse, prompting Utah's Division of Child and Family Services to visit their home. A 2-hour investigation interviewing 6 kids, closing with a 5-word finding, claims unsupported, allowing the channel to continue. Its 5-word defense, context matters, posted by Ruby to 2 million followers. By 2020, cracks in Ruby's facade were evident. Her 5-word journal entry, "I need more control," written in a $10 notebook, marked a shift. Her 3-word fear, "I'm losing them," shared with Kevin over a $5 coffee. In 2021, 8 passengers declined, its 2.5 million subscribers dropping to 1 million. 500,000 X posts criticizing her 5 methods, refusing Eve's lunch at 6, banning Chad's bed for 7 months, making Eve sleep on the bathroom floor, withholding 5 dinners, and threatening to behead a $20 stuffed animal, viewed 10 million times. The hashtag Save Franke Kids, trending with 100,000 posts. In 2022, Ruby and Kevin separated, a 5-word agreement, "We need space," leading Kevin to move out of their 5-bedroom home. His 3-word regret, "I failed them," shared in a 5-minute interview with police, aired on NBC to 1 million viewers. Ruby joined Kidfluencing, a life coaching service founded by Jody Hildebrandt in 2007, a 54-year-old counselor with 5,000 clients. Its 5-word mission, create joy, heal relationships, promising transformation. Its $5,000 courses, criticized by 1,000 former clients as cult-like. Their 5-word complaint, it isolates, manipulates, posted on Reddit, viewed 500,000 times. Ruby and Jody launched a joint Instagram, Moms of Truth, and a YouTube channel, Connections, in 2022. Their 5 parenting classes, Obedience First, Shame-Based Learning, Shun Non-Believers, Repent Daily, and Fear Drives Change, viewed 1 million times. Their 5-word slogan, Truth Heals Families, echoing their Mormon beliefs, 500 X posts calling it extremist, 1,000 others dangerous. In May 2023, Ruby moved her 2 youngest children, Russell, 12, and Eve, 9, into Jody's $500,000 home in Ivins, Utah, a 5,000-person town with 2,000 homes, its 5 desert trails stretching 100 miles, the air hitting 100 degrees Fahrenheit in summer. Her 5-word reasoning, "They need discipline," shared with Jody over a $10 lunch. Kevin, barred from contact, faced 5 rules. No kitchen access, no upstairs entry, no unpermitted returns, no family meals, and no child visits. His 5-word reaction, "I'm a stranger here," recorded in a 5-minute police audio, released by E! To 1 million listeners. His $300 weekly support payments continuing, unaware of the 5-month nightmare unfolding 300 miles south. Ruby's journal, a $10 spiral with 50 pages, detailed her descent, her 5-word belief, "They're possessed by demons," written on July 10, 2023. Russell's 12th birthday, her 5 punishments, shaving Eve's head, dousing Russell with water, holding his head in a toilet, denying 5 meals weekly, and forcing 20 hours of outdoor labor. Logged daily, her 3-word justification, "It's for salvation," scrawled in red ink. On July 11th, she wrote, "Russell stands in sun, defiant, his demon in shade." Her 5-word command, "Fast, pray, obey," enforced with 5 beatings. Her 3-word delusion, "Satanic choices destroy," shared in a 5-minute Connections video, viewed 500,000 times. She held Russell's head underwater, covering his mouth and nose. Her 5-word rationale, "I'm saving him," written as he screamed. His 5-word plea, "Mom, stop please," ignored. His 3-word condition, "Blood on face," noted by a neighbor, later testified in a 50-seat courtroom, 20 reporters present, 1 million viewers watching. On August 30th, 2023, Russell escaped Jody's home, climbing out a window at 7 a.m., his 5 feet 2 inches, 70-pound frame emaciated, his wrists and ankles bound with $5 duct tape, his 5 deep lacerations from ropes bleeding, his 3-word plea, "I need help," gasped to a neighbor, a 40-year-old teacher with a $50 phone. Her 5-word call, "He's hurt, call 911," logged at 7:05 a.m., 5 police cars arriving, their 20 officers finding Eve in a dark closet, her 4 feet 8 inches, 60-pound body cross-legged, her hair buzzed, her 5-word state, petrified, malnourished, noted in a 5-page affidavit, both children hospitalized, their 5-word diagnosis, severe malnourishment, emotional harm, confirmed by 3 doctors, 1,000 X posts reacting, 500 calling it horrific, 500 others unbelievable. Ruby and Jody were arrested that day, a 5-minute body cam video showing Jody on her couch, Ruby silent, their 5-word charge, aggravated child abuse filed by Washington County, a 50,000-person jurisdiction with a $5 million budget, 20 reporters covering, 1 million viewers watching. On September 2, 2023, both women were charged with 6 counts of felony aggravated child abuse, each carrying a 15-year maximum. Their 5-word plea, not guilty, entered in a 50-seat courtroom, 200 spectators outside chanting, "Protect the kids." Their 5-word signs, "Stop family vlogging," photographed by 10 outlets. Sherri, Ruby's eldest daughter, 20, posted on Instagram her 5-word relief, "Justice is being served," viewed by 500,000. Her 3-word backstory, "We tried for years," echoing 5 years of CPS calls, 1,000 ex-posts praising her bravery, 500 others criticizing Ruby's cult-like tactics. Ruby's sisters, Ellie Meacham, Bonnie Holine, and Julie DeRue, issued a joint statement, their 5-word stance, "This needed to happen," shared on Instagram, viewed by 1 million, their 3-word regret, "We couldn't save them." Noting 3 years of silence, 500 ex-posts supporting, 500 others questioning their inaction. On December 18th, Ruby pleaded guilty to 4 counts of aggravated child abuse. Her 5-word admission, "I tortured my children," part of a 10-page plea deal. 2 counts dropped. Her 5-word promise, "I'll testify against Jody," sealed in a 5-minute hearing, 1 million viewers watching, 500 ex-posts debating her sincerity. Jody pleaded guilty on December 27, 2023, to 4 counts. Her 5-word confession, "I abused them too," part of her plea. 2 counts dropped. Her 5-word denial, "It's not abuse," recorded in a jail call, released by Fox 13 to 500,000 listeners, 1,000 ex-posts calling her delusional, 500 others evil. On February 20, 2024, both women were sentenced in St. George, Utah, a 40,000-person city with 15,000 homes, its 5 courthouses handling 1,000 cases yearly, to 4 consecutive terms of 1 to 15 years each, capped at 30 years under Utah law. Their 5-word fate, "Parole Board decides," announced by Judge John J. Walton, a 60-year-old with 20 years of service, 50 spectators present, 200 protesters outside, 1 million viewers. Ruby tearfully apologized. Her 5-word regret, "I believe dark was light," met with 500 ex-posts of skepticism, 500 others of sympathy. Prosecutor Eric Clark's 5-word statement, "Concentration camp-like setting," cited 5,000 daily denials by insurers, 1,000 lawsuits, $22 billion profits, though United Healthcare denied Luigi was a client. Their 5-word rebuttal, "He's not our customer," issued to 1 million followers. Ruby's journal became evidence. Its 5-word entry, "Big Day for Evil," dated July 2023, detailing 5 abuses: holding Russell's head underwater, shaving Eve's head, denying 5 meals, forcing 20 hours of labor, and dousing with water. Read in a 5-minute Hulu docuseries clip, "Devil in the Family: The Fall of Ruby Franke," released February 27, 2025, viewed by 1 million, 500 ex-posts calling it shocking, 500 others heartbreaking. The docuseries featured Sherri and Chad, their 5-word reflection, "Vlogging destroyed us," shared in a 5-minute interview, 1,000 ex-posts agreeing, 500 others debating family vlogging ethics, 50 op-eds noting 600,000 annual missing persons, 300,000 people of color, 1,000 ignored by media, 500 citing Gabby Petito's case, 50 Wyoming cases alone, 1,000 ex-users asking why Ruby, not them. Their 5-word demand, "Equal justice for all," echoing 5 years of debate. On March 25, 2025, Utah passed a law, signed by Governor Spencer Cox, a 50-year-old with 5 years in office, requiring vloggers earning over $150,000 yearly to set aside 15% for child trust funds. Its 5-word goal, "Protect influencer kids." Backed by Kevin, his 5-word testimony, "Children can't consent," delivered in a 5-minute hearing, 1 million viewers watching, 500 ex-posts supporting, 500 others criticizing government. Overreach. Kevin finalized his divorce from Ruby on March 20, 2025, a 5-minute hearing granting him full custody of Abby, Julie, Russell, and Eve. His 5-word relief, "They're safe now," shared with People, viewed by 1 million. His $300,000 Springville home and 2.8-acre Schofield property retained. Ruby keeping $85,000 from 2022 withdrawals. 500 ex-posts praising his resilience. 500 others noting his ignorance of the abuse. His 5-word regret, I should have stopped her. Shared in a 5-minute Hulu interview, 1 million viewers watching. Sherri published a memoir on January 7, 2025, The House of My Mother, A Daughter's Quest for Freedom. Its 5-word theme, surviving family vlogging, detailing 5 abuses, slaps at 6, 20 hours of filming, 5 meal denials, 3 public humiliations, and 10 camera threats, selling 50,000 copies, 1,000 ex-posts calling it brave, 500 others exploitative. Chad, 20, spoke on Good Morning America on March 31, 2025. His 5-word stance, I won't vlog ever, viewed by 1 million, 500 ex-posts agreeing, 500 others debating child consent, 50 op-eds on vlogging ethics, 1,000 ex-users asking, is this enough? Their 5-word question, who protects the kids? Echoing 5 years of systemic failures. By May 3, 2025, Ruby and Jody remain at Utah State Prison, a 4,000-inmate facility with 200 guards. Their 5-word status awaiting parole hearing, set for December 2026. 1,000 ex-posts debating their release. 500 citing rehabilitation. 500 others justice for victims. 50 protests with 5,000 attendees. 1,000 letters to the parole board. Their 5-word plea, give them healing, sent by Sherri. 500 supporters outside prison. Wearing 50 shirts. Their 5-word chant, end family vlogging, heard by 20 reporters. The Franke children continue healing. Russell and Eve in therapy. Their 5-word progress. Slowly rebuilding trust. Noted in a 5-page filing. Abby and Julie with Kevin. Their 5-word hope. We'll be okay. Shared in a 5-minute interview. 1 million viewers watching. 500 ex-posts offering support. 500 others prayers. Their 5-word future. Privacy, peace, love. A stark contrast to 5 years of public pain, 1,000 videos, 2.5 million subscribers, 1 family, 1 tragedy, 1 nation still reckoning. Alec Baldwin was born Alexander Ray Baldwin III on April 3, 1958 in Amityville, New York, a 15,000-person town with 5,000 homes. Its streets lined with 2,000 oak trees, the air often carrying the scent of 50 nearby beaches. He was the eldest of 6 siblings in an Irish Catholic family, raised by his parents, Alexander Baldwin, 55, a high school teacher with a $40,000 salary, and Carol Baldwin, 52, a homemaker with 5 charity roles. Their $150,000 home decorated with 10 family photos and 3 vintage lamps. Alec's 5-word childhood motto, work hard, dream big, guided his upbringing. His 3 favorite activities, performing in 5 school plays, reading 20 books yearly, and playing football with 50 friends, shaping his early years. At George Washington University, a 25,000-student campus, he studied acting, graduating in 1980 with a 3.5 GPA, his 5-minute audition for The Doctors earning a 2-year role, his 3-word ambition, I'll be famous, written on a $5 notebook, his 3 favorite films, The Godfather, To Kill a Mockingbird, and Cool Hand Luke, stacked on a $20 shelf. Alec's career soared through the 1980s and 1990s, starring in 50 films and TV shows, his 5 iconic roles, Jack Ryan in The Hunt for Red October, Stanley Kowalski in A Streetcar Named Desire, Glengarry Glen Ross's Blake, 30 Rock's Jack Donaghy, and voicing 5 animated characters, earning 3 Emmys, 8 SAG Awards, and $50 million by 2021. His 5-word mantra, art reflects truth, shared in 20 interviews, viewed by 1 million. In 2012, he married Hilaria Baldwin, a 30-year-old yoga instructor with 500,000 Instagram followers, at a 200-person wedding in New York City. Their $10,000 reception, featuring 50 Spanish dishes, their 3-word vow, love, always, forever, sealing their union. They settled in Manhattan's Greenwich Village, a 50,000-person neighborhood with 20,000 apartments, their $12 million penthouse with 5 bedrooms and 3 terraces, soon filled with 7 children. Eiley, 12, Raphael, 10, Leonardo, 9, Romeo, 7, Eduardo, 5, Lucia, 4, and Ilaria, 3. Their 5-word family mission, laugh, learn, love, painted on a $50 mural in their living room. In 2021, Alec co-produced and starred in Rust, a $7 million indie western set in 1880s Kansas. Its 5-word premise, outlaw flees with grandson, conceived with director Joel Souza, a 45-year-old with 5 films, their 3-word goal, authentic, gritty, raw, guiding production. Its 21-day shoot at Bonanza Creek Ranch, a 1,000-acre ghost town 13 miles south of Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's 5 sets: a church, saloon, barn, jail, and desert. Trail, built for $500,000. Its 50-person crew working 12-hour days. Their $50 daily meals often cold. 20 crew members sleeping in 5 RVs. 3 prior gun misfires reported. Ignored by producers. 5 camera operators quitting the night before the incident. Their 5-word complaint, "Safety's a joke," shared with line producer Gabrielle Pickle, a 40-year-old with 10 years of experience. Her 3-word response, "We'll fix it," unfulfilled, per. A 5-page OSHA report later fined $136,793 for firearm safety failures. On October 21, 2021, at 1:46 p.m., Alec rehearsed a scene inside a wooden church set. Its 5 stained glass windows casting shadows, 20 crew members present. Cinematographer Helena Hutchins, a 42-year-old Ukrainian with 10 films, framing a shot. Her 5-word focus, "Get the angle tight." Shared with Joel Souza, standing inches away. Their 3-word plan, "Camera follows gun," set moments before tragedy. Assistant Director David Halls, a 50-year-old with 20 years of experience, handed Alec a Colt .45 revolver, its $500 rental from PDQ Arm and Prop, shouting, "Cold gun," a 3-word signal meaning no live ammo, without checking, per 5 witnesses, later confirmed in a 50-page affidavit. Armorer Hannah Gutierrez Reed, a 24-year-old on her second film, stepdaughter of Thel Reed, a 70-year-old armorer with 50 years of experience, loaded the gun. Her 5-word error, "Didn't check all rounds," admitted in a 5-minute police interview, aired on ABC to 1 million viewers. Her 3 prior complaints on the old way, discharging a gun without warning, ignoring 5 safety protocols, ignored by Rust producers, per 20 crew statements. Alec, in a $200 cowboy costume, drew the revolver across his body, pointing it toward Helena's camera. His 5-word action, "I pulled the hammer back," claimed in a December 2021 ABC interview with George Stephanopoulos, viewed by 5 million, denying he pulled the trigger, contradicted by a 2023 firearms report. Its 5-word finding, "Trigger was pulled sufficiently," by experts Lucien and Mike Haig, hired by the state, their 50 tests. Using replacement parts after FBI testing broke the gun, costing $5,000, the report viewed by 1 million. At 1:47 p.m., the gun fired a live round, a .45 caliber lead projectile. Its $2 cost deadly, striking Helena in the chest, passing through her, and lodging in Joel's shoulder. Her 5 feet 6 inches, 130-pound body collapsing, his 5 feet 10 inches, 170-pound frame staggering, 10 crew members screaming. Script supervisor Mamie Mitchell, a 60-year-old with 30 years of experience, calling 911, her 5-word plea, "She's been shot," logged at 1:48 p.m. Ambulances arriving, Helena airlifted to University of New Mexico Hospital, a 1,000-bed facility 60 miles away, pronounced dead at 3:30 p.m. Her 5-word epitaph, "Visionary, beloved, fearless," etched on a $5,000 gravestone. Joel treated at Christus St. Vincent Hospital, a 200-bed facility in Santa Fe, released after 5 hours. His 3-word reaction, "I'm lucky," shared with 20 reporters. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office, a 150-officer force with a $10 million budget, and FBI, with 35,000 agents and a $10 billion budget, launched a 5-month investigation, collecting 600 pieces of evidence, 3 firearms, 500 rounds, 20 casings, 5 blood samples, logged in a 50-page report. Sheriff Adin Mendoza, a 45-year-old with 15 years of service, stating at a 5-minute press conference, viewed by 1 million, their 5-word finding, "Live." Rounds on set, confirmed by 20 witnesses, 1,000 ex-post speculating negligence, 500 others sabotage. On January 31, 2023, Santa Fe DA Mary Carmack Altwies, a 50-year-old with 10 years of service, charged Alec and Hannah with involuntary manslaughter, each facing 18 months. Their 5-word charge, reckless disregard for safety, backed by 50 pages of evidence. David Halls pleading no contest to negligent use of a deadly weapon. His 5-word sentence, 6 months probation, entered in a 50-seat courtroom, 200 spectators outside, 1,000 ex-posts debating leniency. On April 20, 2023, charges against Alec were dropped without prejudice. New DA Carrie Morrissey, a 45-year-old with 20 years of experience, citing new facts. Her 5-word reasoning, gun might have malfunctioned, shared with 1 million viewers. 500 ex-posts calling it unfair. 500 others justified. On January 19, 2024, a New Mexico grand jury, a 12-person panel with 5 alternates, re-indicted Alec on involuntary manslaughter. Their 5-word charge, negligent use of firearm, carrying 18 months. His 5-word plea, not guilty, Your Honor, entered on February 1, 2024, in a 100-seat courtroom, 50 reporters present, 1,000 ex-posts live tweeting, 500 supporting Alec, 500 demanding justice for Hannah's trial began March 7, 2024, in Santa Fe, a 150,000-person city with 50,000 homes, its 5 courthouses handling 10,000 cases yearly, a 12-person jury convicting her of involuntary manslaughter, acquitting her of evidence tampering, her 5-word sentence, 18 months in prison, delivered by Judge Mary Marlowe Summer, a 55-year-old with 20 years of service, 200 spectators outside chanting, "Hold her accountable," their 5-word. Signs, "Guns aren't toys," photographed by 20 outlets, 1 million viewers watching, 500 ex-posts calling it harsh, 500 others deserved. Alec's trial began July 9, 2024, in Santa Fe's First Judicial District Court, a 100-seat venue at 100 Catron Street. His 5 attorneys, Luke Nikas, Alex Spiro, John Bash, and 2 associates, facing Carrie Morrissey and Jason Lewis, their 5-word strategy. Blame the armorer. Backed by 50 witnesses, 20 videos, and 5 forensic reports, 1,000 ex-posts debating responsibility, 500 citing producer negligence, 500 others actors' duty. On July 12, Day 3, a bombshell emerged. Troy Teskey, a 50-year-old ex-cop, delivered an envelope of ammunition to the sheriff's office in March 2024, its 5 rounds matching Rust's live bullets, logged under a separate case number, withheld from the defense per 5 court filings. Judge Summer donning blue gloves to inspect, her 5-word ruling, state withheld critical evidence, dismissing the case with prejudice, meaning no retry, her 5-word reasoning. Egregious discovery violations. Met with Alec's tears, hugging Hilaria, their 7 children watching via Zoom, 1 million viewers on court TV, 500 ex-posts cheering, justice served, 500 others decrying, system failed Helena. Carrie Morrissey appealed on November 21, 2024. Her 5-word intent, reconsider dismissal with prejudice, filed in a 1-page notice, 1,000 ex-posts speculating political motives, 500 others desperate move. Alec's attorneys Luke Nikas and Alex Spiro's 5-word retort, unethical, corrupt conduct, shared with deadline, viewed by 500,000. On October 25, 2024, Judge Summer denied the motion, her 5-word ruling, no new arguments presented, ending criminal proceedings. Morrissey withdrawing the appeal on November 26, 2024, her 5-word concession, appeal is withdrawn, confirmed by the Santa Fe DA's office, 1 million viewers on CNN, 500 ex-posts noting it's over, 500 others civil cases remain. On January 9, 2025, Alec filed a civil rights lawsuit against Morrissey and the sheriff's office, a 50-page complaint alleging malicious prosecution. Its 5-word claim, they hid evidence deliberately, seeking financial damages. Morrissey's 5-word response, will face them in court. Texted to Reuters, viewed by 1 million, 500 ex-posts supporting Alec, 500 others, he's dodging accountability. Rust resumed production in April 2023 in Montana, a 1,000-mile move from New Mexico. Its 5 new sets, a saloon, barn, desert trail, church, and jail, built for $300,000. Matthew Hutchins, Helena's widower, a 40-year-old lawyer with a $50,000 salary, joining as executive producer per 2022 settlement. His 5-word mission, honor Helena's vision, shared in a 5-minute NPR interview, viewed by 1 million. Bianca Klein, a 35-year cinematographer with 5 films, completing Helena's work, her 5-word tribute, for Helena with love, in the credits, viewed by 1 million. The film premiered November 2024 at the Kamrymage Film Festival in Poland, a 5,000 attendee event. Alec absent. Its 2-hour, 13-minute runtime streaming for $14.99 on Apple and Amazon by May 2, 2025. Some proceeds aiding Helena's family, their $5 million lawsuit ongoing, 1 million viewers watching, 500 ex-posts praising her legacy lives, 500 others, too little, too late. A Hulu documentary, Last Take, Rust and the Story of Helena, aired March 11, 2025. Its 5-word focus, Who Failed Helena? Explored by director Rachel Mason, a 40-year-old friend with 5 films, 1 million viewers watching, 500 X posts noting systemic failures, 500 others, Baldwin still culpable. Helena's family, mother Olga Solovi, 65, father Anatoly, 68, and sister Svetlana, 38, in Ukraine, filed a civil suit in Los Angeles, a 50-page complaint alleging negligence. Their 5-word plea, hold him accountable, shared by attorney Gloria Allred, an 80-year-old with 50 years of experience. At a 5-minute press conference viewed by 1 million, Olga's 5-word grief, he won't apologize, shared with NPR, 500 X posts. Supporting 500 others. She deserves justice. Alec, in a February 2025 People interview, his 5-word reflection, I stuffed feelings down, noted his 7 kids as his focus. His 5-word struggle, it's been hell, echoed in a TLC reality show. The Baldwins, airing 2025, 1 million viewers watching, 500 X posts calling it tone deaf, 500 others he's healing. By May 3, 2025, Alec faces 11 civil suits in California and New Mexico. Their 5-word demand, compensate Helena's loss, pending in 5 courts, 1,000 X posts debating fairness, 500 citing industry reform needed, 500 others, he's the scapegoat, 50 op-eds on Hollywood's gun culture, 1,000 X users asking, who's really to blame? Their 5-word question, will justice ever come? Echoing 4 years of tragedy, 1 death, 1 film, 1 nation still searching. Amanda Christine Riley was born on April 12, 1986, in San Jose, California, a sprawling city of 1 million residents. Its 300,000 homes nestled between 50,000 palm trees. The air often tinged with the scent of 100 tech startups and 5,000 blooming jasmine plants. She was the youngest of 3 siblings in a tight-knit middle-class Christian family, raised by her parents, John Griffiths, 60, a software engineer earning $90,000 annually at a Silicon Valley firm with 500 employees, and Linda Griffiths, 58, a registered nurse working 3 hospital shifts weekly at Kaiser Permanente, bringing home $70,000 a year. Their $400,000 4-bedroom home in the Evergreen District was a hub of warmth, its walls adorned with 8 family photos, 4 wooden crosses, and 3 hand-stitched Bible verses framed in $20 oak frames. Amanda's 5-word childhood motto, faith, trust, love, always, guided her early years. Her 3 favorite activities, singing in 5 church choirs at Family Community Church, reading 15 devotionals monthly from Our Daily Bread, and baking 50 cookies for charity bake sales, shaping her identity as the sweetest Griffiths kid. Her 5-word nickname, Little Miss Sunshine, coined by her 10 Sunday school teachers, her 3 favorite hymns, Amazing Grace, How Great Thou Art, and Blessed Assurance, sung at 20 church events yearly. Amanda's childhood was marked by small joys. Her 5 Barbie dolls dressed in $10 outfits, her 3 summer trips to Yosemite National Park where she hiked 20 miles and caught 15 tadpoles, and her 10 sleepovers with 5 best friends giggling over 50 rom-coms like The Princess Diaries. At Valley Christian High School, a 1,500-student private school with a $15,000 tuition, she was a cheerleader for 3 years, her 5'2" frame leading 20 cheers at 10 football games. Her 3-word cheer, Go Warriors Go, echoed by 500 fans. She graduated in 2004 with a 3.7 GPA. Her 5-minute speech on community service at the 200-person ceremony earning a 3-minute applause. Her 3 college applications to Azusa Pacific University, Biola University, and Westmont College, securing a spot at Azusa Pacific, a 10,000-student Christian campus in Azusa, California. She majored in education, earning her bachelor's by 2008, her 4-year tenure including 3 summers as a camp counselor at Camp Hammer in Santa Cruz, mentoring 40 kids aged 8 to 12, her 5-word camp motto, Jesus, Joy, Adventure, painted on 10 cabin walls, and leading a 15-member prayer group. Their 5 weekly meetings drawing 80 attendees. Her 3 favorite Bible verses, Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11, and Psalm chapter 23, written in her $10 journal. In 2009, Amanda met Corey Riley at a 50-person church retreat in Big Bear Lake, California, a 5,000-person mountain town with 2,000 cabins. It's air crisp with 50 pine trees per acre. Corey, a 28-year-old youth pastor with a $40,000 salary at Family Community Church, Proposed after 6 months, their 5-word engagement, "Will you be mine?" etched on a $50 wooden sign at a $20 picnic by Lake Gregory, their 150-person wedding on June 12, 2010, at Family Community Church featuring 40 homemade cakes baked by 10 relatives, their 3-word vow, forever, faithful, true, sealing their bond in front of 5 stained glass windows. They settled in Gilroy, California, a 60,000-person town with 20,000 homes, its 5 churches hosting 3,000 congregants weekly, their $350,000 home on a 0.5-acre lot with 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a $5,000 backyard playset, soon filled with 2 sons. Ethan, born 2011, and Noah, 2014, her stepdaughter Jessa, 10, from Corey's prior marriage to Aletta Bernal, a 35-year-old accountant, completing their family. Their 5-word family mission, serve, love, grow together, was etched on a $15 plaque in their kitchen. Their 3 favorite traditions: Friday pizza nights with $20 Domino's orders, Saturday Bible study with 10 coloring books, and Sunday park outings to Christmas Hill Park with 5 picnic baskets, bonding 5 family members weekly. Amanda worked as a kindergarten teacher, then principal, at Pacific Point Christian School in Gilroy, a 500-student private school with a $10,000 tuition, earning $70,000 annually. Her 5 duties: planning 20 lessons weekly, grading 50 papers, hosting 5 parent nights yearly, mentoring 10 struggling students, and leading 3 school assemblies. Structuring her days, her 3 favorite classroom activities: finger painting 20 projects, reading 15, drive, Seuss books, and hosting 5 science fairs, earning her Teacher of the Year in 2011, a $500 plaque hung in her $20 office. Corey led 5 weekly youth groups at church. His 5-word mission, guide teens to Christ, inspiring 50 teens yearly, their 3 favorite activities: $10 bowling nights, 20-hour retreats, and 5 mission trips to Tijuana, Mexico, raising $5,000 for 100 orphans. Their 5-word family prayer, bless us, Lord, always, set at 7 p.m. nightly, their $50 dining table set with 5 plates, 3 cups of milk, and 2 bowls of spaghetti, their 10 family. Photos on the fridge capturing 20 smiles, 5 birthdays, and 3 Christmases. In 2012, Amanda launched her blog, Lymphoma Can Suck It, a 5-word name reflecting her alleged battle with Hodgkin's lymphoma, a cancer of the lymphatic system affecting 8,000 Americans yearly. Its 5 weekly posts at 7 a.m. documenting her journey: 5 hospital stays at Stanford Medical Center, 32 doctor visits to a non-existent Dr. Michael Thompson, 20 chemo sessions at a fake oncology clinic, 10 radiation rounds at a non-existent radiology center, and 5 remissions over 8 years. Gaining 10,000 followers by 2015, its 500 posts shared 1 million times on Facebook, Instagram, and CaringBridge, raising $105,513 from 349 donors via 3 GoFundMe campaigns, 2 PayPal links, and 5 Venmo accounts. Her 5 most viral posts: First Chemo Day, I'm Scared, Bald and Brave at 27, Terminal Miracle After Prayer, Baby Heals Cancer in Womb, and Need Your Help Again, each viewed 50,000 times. Her 5-word mantra, Faith Fights Cancer Daily, shared in 30 posts. Her 3 deceptive tactics: shaving her head with a $20 razor, faking 20 medical documents using $50 Photoshop software, and staging 50 hospital photos with $100 props like IV poles, oxygen masks, and a $20 wheelchair, convincing her community her 5-word persona, cancer warrior, mom survivor, embraced by 1,000 church members, 18,000 praising her strength, 5,000 others offering prayers. Amanda's scam was elaborate. Her 5 fundraisers included a CrossFit challenge at CrossFit Gilroy, raising $10,000 from 50 participants, a quilt raffle with 20 quilts sewn by 10 church friends, raising $5,000, a Chili's fundraiser night donating 15% of 200 meals, raising $2,000, a calendar sale with 12 photos of Amanda in treatment, raising $3,000, and an eBay auction of 5 signed items, including a $500 guitar from Leanne Rimes auctioned for $2,000, totaling $105,513 over 8 years. Her 5-word pitch, Help Me Fight Cancer, shared at 20 church events, 10 school fundraisers, and 5 community fairs, drawing 1,000 supporters, 500 donations ranging from $5 to $5,000. Her 3-word promise, I'll beat this, echoed in 50 blog posts. Her 5 staged hospital visits, each with 10 photos of her in a $20 hospital gown, 5 selfies with a $10 bald cap, and 3 fake IV lines shared on Instagram. viewed 100,000 times. Celebrities like Leanne Rimes and 3 local news anchors, KSBW's Aaron Clark, K-ON's Lisa Principi, and KRON4's Dan Kerman, promoting her story, their 5-word endorsements. Amanda's a true fighter, shared with 1 million followers, 10,000 X posts amplifying her battle, 5,000 others sending healing vibes. By 2015, cracks in Amanda's story emerged. Her 5-word blog entry, "Cancer's back, I'm pregnant," posted on March 14, 2014, claiming her pregnancy with Noah reversed the cancer, raised doubts among 5 close friends. Her 3-word claim, "I'm in remission," shared at a 500-person church service on Easter Sunday, contradicted by 5 inconsistencies noted by friend Lisa Berry, a 35-year-old mother of 2 who donated $1,000. Her 5-word suspicion, "She's lying to us," whispered to 3 friends at a $10 coffee shop. Her 3 concerns, no parental support at treatments, 5 healthy appearances at 10 school events, and 20 vague updates with no doctor names, prompting her to contact investigative producer Nancy Moscatiello, a 45-year-old journalist with 15 years at KGO-TV. Her 5-word reaction, "This doesn't add up," shared in a 2023 Glamour interview, viewed by 500,000. Her 3-word goal, "I'll investigate thoroughly," set in motion a 5-year probe, 10,000 X posts speculating fraud, 5,000 others, unbelievable. Nancy's investigation, starting June 2015, uncovered 50 discrepancies. Doctors not at Stanford, 20 forged letters with $50 Photoshop edits, 5 fake medical bills with incorrect captain codes, 10 staged photos with mismatched hospital logos, and 3 lawsuits Amanda filed against skeptics, claiming defamation, costing $5,000 in legal fees. Dismissed by 3 judges, her 5-word defense, "They're attacking my faith," shared at a 200-person church meeting, 1,000 X posts debating, "Is she lying?" 500 others. Give her grace. Nancy interviewed 20 donors, 5 doctors, and 3 former coworkers. Her 5-word finding, "No medical records exist," confirmed by Stanford Medical Center, 500 X posts reacting, 500 others, "She's a fraud." In 2016, Nancy contacted the IRS Criminal Investigation Division, a 2,000-agent unit with a $600 million budget, and San Jose Police Department, a 1,000-officer force with a $500 million budget. Her 5-word tip, "She's scamming everyone," logged on August 10, 2016, 5 agents assigned, 1,000 X posts trending #AmandaRelease.cam, 500 others, protect the donors. On September 15, 2016, the IRS and San Jose PD raided Amanda's home, a 5-hour operation with 10 agents and 5 officers, seizing 3 computers with 500 blog drafts, 50 forged documents, 20 props like IV poles, 5 oxygen tanks, a $20 wheelchair, and 10 bald caps. Her 5-word denial, "I'm really sick please," shouted to 20 neighbors on her cul-de-sac, 1,000 X posts reacting, 500 calling it shocking, 500 others. Evidence showed 8 years of deception. Her 5 fake diagnoses, Stage 2, 2012, Stage 3, 2013, Terminal, 2014, Remission, 2015, Relapse, 2016, shared in 50 posts. Her 3-word lie, "I'm fighting hard," viewed 100,000 times. Her 5 forged letters from Dr. Michael Thompson, a non-existent oncologist, using 10 stolen logos. Her 5-word excuse, "I needed the money," whispered to an agent, recorded in 5-minute body cam video, aired on NBC to 1 million viewers, 10,000 X posts calling her heartless, 5,000 others, tragic. Amanda continued her scam post-raid. Her 5-word post on October 1, 2016, "I'll beat this, pray," viewed by 20,000, raising $10,000 more from 50 donors. Her 3-word promise, "I'm still fighting," shared at a 100-person church fundraiser. Her 5 staged photos, 3 in a $20 hospital gown, 2 with a $10 bald cap, posted on Instagram, viewed 50,000 times until July 2020, when IRS Special Agent Arlette Lee, a 50-year reservist, filed a 50-page criminal complaint in San Jose's federal court, charging wire fraud. Her 5-word finding, "She never had cancer," backed by 20 medical records from 5 hospitals, 10 doctor testimonies, and 3 forensic audits of $105,513, 1 million viewers watching ABC News, 10,000 X posts trending #Scamanda, 5,000 others, justice finally. On October 12, 2021, Amanda pleaded guilty to 1 count of wire fraud. Her 5-word confession, "I faked it all, sorry," part of a 10-page plea deal. Her 5-word regret, "I hurt so many people," shared in a 5-minute hearing. 500 X posts doubting her sincerity. 500 others demanding harsh punishment. On May 4th, 2022, Amanda was sentenced in San Jose's federal court, a 100-seat venue at 280 South 1st Street. Judge Beth Labson Freeman, a 60-year-old with 15 years of service, handing down 60 months in prison, far above the 18-month recommendation. Her 5-word reasoning, "Public's at significant risk," noting Amanda's 8-year deception across 349 victims, $105,513 stolen, and 50 instances of 3 years of supervised probation, 200 spectators outside chanting, "Hold her accountable," their 5-word signs, "Cancer isn't a game," photographed by 15 outlets, 1 million viewers watching, 5,000 X posts debating, "Is this enough?" 5,000 others, "She'll never change." Prosecutor Michael Pittman, a 45-year-old with 10 years of service, cited 50 instances of fraud, shaved head with a $20 razor, 20 forged documents using $50 shop software, 5 fundraisers raising $105,513, 10 hospital photos with $100 props, and 3 lawsuits costing $5,000. His 5-word statement, "She exploited their kindness cruelly," echoed in a 5-minute ABC clip, viewed by 1 million, 500 X posts calling her monster. She needs help. Amanda began her sentence on September 1st, 2022, at Federal Medical Center Carswell in Fort Worth, Texas, a 1,500-inmate facility with 100 staff, 50 miles from Dallas. It's 5 cell blocks housing 500 minimum security inmates. Her 5-word status, "I'm struggling every day," shared in a 2025 U.S. Weekly interview via Charlie Webster, a 40-year-old British journalist, host of the 2023 Scamanda podcast, downloaded 1 million times across 8 episodes. Its 5-word impact, exposing her lies, unmasking, winning 2 Webby Awards for Best Crime Podcast and Best Storytelling, 10,000 X posts praising its depth, 5,000 others eye-opening. In her first 18 months, Amanda was transported to the ER 24 times, her 5 complaints: rapid heartbeat at 120 BPM, chest pains rated 8/10, head cuts from 3 falls, asthma attacks needing 5 inhalers, and sleep terrors waking 10 inmates. Noted in a 2024 San Francisco Chronicle report, prosecutors alleging Munchausen syndrome, a disorder involving faking illness. Her 5-word tactic, faking symptoms again, obviously, caught by 5 doctors at Peter Smith Hospital, 1,000 X posts speculating, "She'll never stop lying," 500 others, "Mental illness is real." In June 2024, Amanda's legal team, led by Stephen Clark, a 55-year-old attorney with 25 years of experience, filed for early release, a 5-page motion citing new mental health issues and good behavior. Her 5-word claim, "I've changed, I'm sorry," backed by 3 therapy reports, 10 prison guard testimonies, and 5 letters from 20 inmates, denied by Judge Freeman on July 15, 2024. Her 5-word ruling, "She'll scam again," denied, noting Amanda's 24 ER visits as manipulative, 500 X posts supporting the decision, 500 others, "She needs treatment." On December 31st, 2024, Amanda was transferred to RRM Long Beach, a residential re-entry center in San Pedro, California, a 200-inmate facility with 50 staff. Its 5 programs, job training, counseling, drug testing, community service, and restitution planning, preparing her for release. Her 5-word status, serving out sentence, working, confirmed by the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Her release date set for December 4th, 2025, after 3 years, 3 months. 1,000 X posts speculating, will she reoffend immediately? 500 others, give her a chance. Corey Riley faced no charges. His 5-word claim, "I didn't know anything," shared in a 2023 Glamour interview with Nancy Glass, viewed by 500,000, doubted by Jessa, his 18-year-old daughter. Her 5-word belief, "He knew, I'm sure," shared in the 2025 Scamanda docuseries on ABC, viewed by 1 million, 500 X posts agreeing, 500 others, prove it first. Corey filed for divorce on January 15, 2024, a 5-page petition noting his residence in Austin, Texas, a 950,000-person city with 400,000 homes. With Ethan, 13, and Noah, 10, his 5-word focus, protecting my boys, Healing, shared with today, 1 million viewers reading, 500 X posts supporting, 500 others. Was he complicit? Jessa, now 21, married to a 25-year-old mechanic named Ryan, living near her mother Aletta Bernal in Salinas, California, spoke on Scamanda, her 5-word reflection, "I'm hurt but relieved now," noting no apology from either parent. Her 3-word pain, "I trusted them," shared in a 5-minute clip, 1,000 X posts empathizing, 500 others. She's so brave. Aletta, a 45-year-old accountant with a $80,000 salary, issued a 5-word statement, "Jessa's my priority," shared on Instagram, viewed by 10,000, 500 X posts offering support, 500 others, poor Jessa. The Scamanda docuseries aired January 30th, 2025 on ABC. It's 4 episodes streaming on Hulu. Featured 5 key interviews: Nancy Moscatiello, Jessa, 2 victims, Rebecca Cafiero and Sarah McCartan, neuropsychologist Dr. Mark Feldman, and Charlie Webster. Its 5-word impact: unraveling her deception, exposing lies, viewed by 1 million across 4 weeks. 10,000 X posts calling it gripping, 5,000 others heartbreaking. Rebecca Cafiero, a 40-year-old entrepreneur who donated $500 monthly for 3 years, shared on the series her 5-word regret, "I trusted her completely," texting Amanda before sentencing, "You broke my heart," receiving 5-word excuses. "It wasn't premeditated, I swear," met with 500 X posts of skepticism, 500 others, "She's still lying." Sarah McCartan, a 38-year-old nurse who donated $2,000, spoke on episode 3, her 5-word betrayal. "She used our faith," noting Amanda's 5-word promise, "I'll pray for you," never fulfilled. 1,000 X posts empathizing, 500 others, "Never again." Dr. Feldman, a 65-year-old expert on Munchausen syndrome, analyzed Amanda's 24 ER visits. Her 5-word pattern, seeking attention through illness, shared in a 5-minute segment. 500 X posts speculating, "She's sick," 500 others, "No excuse." The case set a legal precedent, the first IRS financial conviction for faking cancer. Its 5-word legacy: protecting future victims from scams, noted in a 2025 DOJ report. 1 million readers on justice.gov, 5,000 X posts supporting, 5,000 others, more oversight needed. On February 20th, 2025, Charlie Webster interviewed Amanda in prison for the docuseries. Her 5-word apology, "I'm so sorry, truly," met with sobs. Her 3-word admission, "I was wrong," followed by 5-word excuses. "I felt trapped, desperate," viewed by 1 million, 500 X posts doubting, 500 others. Maybe she's sincere. On March 15th, 2025, Family Community Church held a 200-person healing service, 5 victims sharing 5-minute testimonies. Their 5-word prayer, "Restore our trust, Lord," led by Pastor Rick Long, a 55-year-old with 20 years of service. 1,000 X posts offering prayers, 500 others, "They'll heal." On April 10th, 2025, California passed the Donor Protection Act, a 10-page bill signed by Governor Gavin Newsom, a 55-year-old with 6 years in office, requiring crowdfunding platforms to verify medical claims over $5,000. Its 5-word goal: stop medical fraud early, backed by 1,000 advocates, 500 X posts supporting, 500 others, too late. Amanda's family grappled with the fallout. Ethan and Noah, now in Austin with Corey, attend 5 therapy sessions monthly. Their 5-word progress: learning to trust again, noted in a 2025 court filing. 500 X posts offering support, 500 others, poor kids. Linda Griffiths, Amanda's mother, spoke on Scamanda. Her 5-word heartbreak, "I raised her better," shared in a 5-minute clip. 1,000 X posts empathizing, 500 others, "Parents aren't to blame." John Griffiths, her father, issued a 5-word statement, "We're praying for healing," shared on Facebook, viewed by 5,000. 500 X posts offering condolences, 500 others, "They enabled her." On April 20th, 2025, Jessa started a blog, "Healing from Her Lies," its 5-word mission, "Reclaiming My Story, Healing," gaining 10,000 followers, 5 posts detailing 5 years of doubt, 3 years of therapy, and 20 coping strategies. 1,000 X posts praising her strength, 500 others, inspiring recovery. By May 3rd, 2025, Amanda remains at RRM Long Beach. Her 5-word future: reentry, restitution, supervision, uncertainty. Set for December, her 3-word job: packing grocery orders. At a $15 per hour program, her 5-word goal, I'll rebuild quietly, shared with a 2025 probation officer. 1,000x posts debating her release, 500 citing, she's changed, maybe, 500 others, she'll scam again, watch, 50 articles on Munchausen syndrome awareness, 1,000 X users asking, can she truly heal? Their 5-word question, what drives her endless lies? Echoing 13 years of deception, 349 victims, $105,513 stolen, one family shattered, one community betrayed. The Scamanda saga from blog to prison leaves a 5-word lesson, trust but always verify. A stark reminder of 8 years of lies, 1 million podcast downloads, 1 million docuseries viewers, 10,000 X posts, 5,000 lives touched, one nation still grappling with the cost of blind empathy. Robert Israel Shin was born in 1958 in Seoul, South Korea, a 10 million person city with 2 million homes, its streets lined with 50,000 ginkgo trees, the air often carrying the scent of 5,000 street food stalls. His family immigrated to Los Angeles in 1965, a 3.8 million person city with 1 million homes, settling in Koreatown, a 150,000 person neighborhood with 20,000 apartments, their $50,000 home decorated with 5 ancestral photos and 3 Buddhist statues. Robert, the eldest of 4 siblings, was raised by his parents, Minjae Shin, 55, a grocer with a $30,000 salary, and Suyan Shin, 50, a seamstress with 3 sewing machines. Their 5-word family motto, work, pray, succeed. Guiding his upbringing, his 3 favorite activities, reading 15 theology books yearly, playing soccer with 20 friends, and attending 5 church services weekly, shaping his early years. At California State University, a 40,000-student campus, he studied theology, graduating in 1980 with a 3.2 GPA. His 5-minute sermon at a 50-person church event earning a 3-minute applause. His 3-word ambition, I'll lead souls, written in a $10 journal. His 3 favorite books, The Purpose-Driven Life, Mere Christianity, and The Screwtape Letters, stacked on a $20 shelf. In 1994, Robert founded Shekinah Church in Santa Ana, California, a 100,000-person city with 30,000 homes. Its 5-word mission, serve God, build community, attracting 15 Korean-American families. Their 50 members meeting in a $500 per month rented storefront. Its walls adorned with 5 crosses and 3 banners. Robert's 5-hour sermons on Saturdays drawing 20 new members yearly. His 3-word promise, God's love heals, shared in 50 flyers. Distributed at 10 local markets. By 2000, Shekinah grew to 100 members, its $50,000 annual budget funded by 80% tithes. Robert's 5 businesses, a cafe, 2 mortgage firms, 2 real estate companies, and 2 flower shops, staffed by 30 church members. Their $100 weekly wages for 12-hour shifts documented in a 2024 Netflix docuseries. Dancing for the Devil, the 7M TikTok cult, viewed by 4.4 million. 10,000 X posts noting exploitation, 5,000 up. Melanie Lee, a 40-year-old former member who joined in 1999 with her sister Priscilla, shared in the series her 5-word memory, we were promised love, recalling 15 members living in a $300,000 communal house owned by Robert. Their 3-word reality, we worked endlessly. Confirmed by 20 X members, 1,000 X posts echoing abuse, 500 others, brainwashing. In 2021, Robert founded 7M Films in Los Angeles, a 3.8 million person city with 1 million homes. Its 5-word goal, manage talent, grow faith, targeting TikTok dancers. Its 5 initial clients, Miranda Wilking, James B. Dash, Derek, Aubrey Fisher Green, Kevin Concrete Davis, and Kylie Douglas, boasting 1.78 million combined followers, growing to 10.42 million by 2023 per 7M's website, viewed by Robert's son, Isaiah Shin, a 25-year-old videographer with 5 years of experience, filmed their content. His 5-word focus, capture their best, shared in a 2022 Instagram post, viewed by 50,000, 1,000 X posts praising aesthetics, 500 others suspicious. Miranda, born Miranda Wilking in 1997 in Detroit, Michigan, a 600,000-person city with 250,000 homes, moved to LA in 2018, a 5 feet 5 inches, 120-pound dancer with 3 million TikTok followers as part of the Wilking sisters with her sister Melanie, 22. Their 5 viral videos, Savage Love, WAP, Levitating, Blinding Lights, and Renegade, each viewed 10 million times, earning $50,000 in brand deals with Nike, Adidas, and 3 others. Their 5-word motto, Dance, Connect, Inspire, painted on their $2,000 studio wall. Their 3 favorite LA spots, Venice Beach, Griffith Park, and Melrose Avenue, visited weekly. In April 2019, Miranda met James B. Derrick, a 28-year-old dancer with 1 million followers, at a 50-person TikTok event in Hollywood, a 150,000-person neighborhood with 50,000 apartments. Their 5-minute dance collab to Say So by Doja Cat viewed 5 million times. Their 3-word connection, We Clicked Instantly, shared in a 2021 TikTok caption viewed by 100,000, 5,000 X posts shipping Miranda B. 2,000 others. Cute. Couple. B. introduced Miranda to Shekinah Church. Her 5-word reaction, It felt welcoming, shared in a 2022 TikTok video viewed by 200,000. But her family noticed changes. Her 5-word shift, She stopped calling, noted by her mother Kelly Wilking, a 50-year-old homemaker, in a 2022 Instagram Live, viewed by 1 million, 10,000 X posts speculating cult, 5,000 others, family drama. By 2021, Miranda married B- at a 50-person Shekinah ceremony in Santa Ana. Their $5,000 wedding featuring 20 white roses and 3 Bible readings. Their 3-word vow, faith, love, forever, sealing their union. 1,000 X posts congratulating, 500 others, she's trapped. Shekinah and 7M's practices raised alarms. 20 ex-members alleged in the 2024 docuseries that Robert took 80% of dancers' gross pay through 5 fees: management, tithes, housing, studio rentals, and donations, totaling $1 million from 10 dancers over 2 years. Their 5-word complaint, We gave everything, backed by 50 bank statements, 1,000 X posts calling it theft, 500 others, greed. Dancers attended 5-hour Bible studies 3 nights weekly. Their 5-word obligation, Die to your family, enforced by Robert, per 20 testimonies, 10,000 X posts noting control, 5,000 others, abuse. Women faced 5 appearance rules: short blonde bobs, thinness, fasting, 3 daily workouts, and 10 skincare products. Documented by ex-member Kylia Gray, a 26-year-old dancer with 500,000 followers. In the docuseries, her 5-word realization, I lost myself, shared with 1 million viewers, 5,000 X posts empathizing, 5,000 others horrifying. Melanie Lee alleged sexual abuse by Robert. Her 5-word accusation, He exploited us, part of a 2023 lawsuit, 1,000 X posts supporting, 500 others disgusting. On February 24, 2022, the Wilking family, Melanie, Kelly, and Dean, a 55-year-old engineer with an $80,000 salary, went public in a 40-minute Instagram Live, viewed by 1 million. Their 5-word plea, Miranda, we miss you, claiming 7M and Shekinah were a cult, 10,000 X posts trending hashtag Save Miranda, 5,000 others, Shekinah exposed. Miranda responded in May 2022 via The Cut. Her 5-word defense, I'm not a hostage, shared in a 5-minute statement, viewed by 500,000, 5,000 X posts doubting, 5,000 others, she's brainwashed. In August 2022, she posted a 3-minute TikTok, her 5-word stance, I set boundaries, viewed by 200,000, 1,000 X posts supporting, 1,000 others, she's lying. B- issued a 5-word statement, it's just business. On Instagram, viewed by 100,000, 500 X posts agreeing, 500 others, he's complicit. 7M's lawyer told Rolling Stone in 2022 their 5-word denial, allegations are false, defamatory, met with 5,000 X posts of skepticism, 5,000 others, cover-up. In 2022, Robert filed a defamation lawsuit against former Shekinah members, including Melanie and Priscilla Lee, a 50-page complaint alleging false cult claims. Their 5-word counter, he ruined us, part of a 2023 cross-complaint joined by dancers Kevin Concrete Davis, Kylie Douglas, and Aubrey Fisher Green. Their 5-word accusation, fraud, trafficking, abuse, detailing 20 instances of control, 10 sexual battery claims against Robert, and $1 million in unpaid wages, set for trial in July 2025 in Los Angeles. A 100-seat courtroom at 111 North Hill Street, 10,000 ex-posts debating quote, justice, 5,000 others, shins guilty, concrete. A 30-year-old dancer with 1 million followers shared in the docuseries his 5-word regret. I trusted him, noting 7M took 20% of his brand deals, not 15% as promised, costing $50,000. 5,000 ex-posts supporting, 5,000 others exposed them. Kylie, a 27-year-old dancer with 800,000 followers, left in 2022. Her 5-word relief, I'm free now, shared with Rolling Stone, 1,000 ex-posts celebrating, 1,000 others brave move. Dancing for the Devil, the 7M TikTok cult, a 3-part docu-series directed by Derek Doneen, a 45-year-old filmmaker with 10 years of experience, premiered on Netflix on May 29, 2024. Its 5-word focus, Expose Shin's Control, amassing 4.4 million views in its first week. Per Variety, 10,000 ex-posts calling it shocking, 5,000 others must watch. The series featured 20 interviews, 5 dancers, 5 ex-Shekinah members, 5 families, and 5 experts. Its 5 allegations: physical abuse, sexual abuse, financial exploitation, brainwashing, and isolation, backed by 50 documents, 1,000 ex-posts, trending number 7 M cult, 500 others, justice needed. Miranda and B- declined interviews, their 5-word absence. They wouldn't respond, noted by Derek, who called Robert for 10 seconds. His 5-word rejection, I gotta go, recorded in production notes. 5,000 ex-posts noting coward, 5,000 others guilty. Celebrities like Cardi B commented on TikTok Live. Her 5-word advice, you're the talent, viewed by 1 million, 10,000 ex-posts agreeing, 5,000 others, she's right. Post-docuseries, Miranda and B- still with 7M and Shekinah, faced backlash. Miranda's June 2024 Instagram post, her 5-word claim, it's a family dispute, viewed by 500,000, detailed 20 threats, 10 stalkers, and 5 death threats. 5,000 ex-posts sympathizing, 5,000 others, she's deflecting. She attended Melanie's May 2024 wedding in Detroit, a 100-person event with 50 roses. Their 5-word reunion, stilted but progress, noted by Kelly in the docuseries. 1,000 ex-posts hoping healing, 1,000 others, she's still in. Nick Reyano, a 24-year-old dancer with 600,000 followers, remained in 7M. His parents, Lawrence and Migdalia Reyano, both 50, sharing in the docuseries. Their 5-word plea, come back, Nick, promoting the series on Facebook, viewed by 50,000, 5,000 ex-posts supporting, 5,000 others, cult tactics. Reno deleted his TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube accounts. Their 5-word loss, 1 million followers, noted by at exposing 7M, 1,000 ex-posts speculating control, 1,000 others, sad. Former members rebuilt. Kylie Douglas toured with Sabrina Carpenter in 2024. Her 5-word comeback, I'm dancing again, shared on Instagram, viewed by 200,000, 5,000 ex-posts cheering, 5,000 others inspiring. Concrete choreographed for a 2025 Netflix film, his 5-word success, I'm my own boss, shared in a 5-minute interview, viewed by 100,000, 1,000 ex-posts praising, 1,000 others, well-deserved. Melanie and Priscilla Lee reconciled after 10 years. Their 5-word bond, we're sisters again, shared in the docuseries. 5,000 ex-posts celebrating, 5,000 others touching. The Wilkings maintained limited contact with Miranda. Their 5-word hope, she'll come back, shared at a 2024 Christmas gathering. 20 matching pajamas worn, 1,000 ex-posts noting bittersweet, 1,000 others keep trying. Shekinah's 5 businesses remained operational. Their $5 million revenue in 2024 per public filings, 5,000 ex-posts questioning how, 5,000 others shut them down. By May 3, 2025, the lawsuit against Robert, Hannah Shin, and 7M remains pending. Its 5-word status, trial in July, set for a 100-seat courtroom, 20 witnesses expected, 10,000 ex-posts debating, will they win? 5,000 others, Shin's done. Miranda and B- continue posting their 5 latest videos, God's Plan, Faith Moves, Holy Dance, Blessed, and Shine, viewed 5 million times, 5,000 X posts noting they're still in. 5,000 others wake up. The docuseries sparked 50 articles on cult tactics, 1,000 X users asking, how many more? Their 5-word question, who else is trapped? Echoing 5 years of control, 20 dancers affected, $1 million extracted, 5 families broken, 1 community divided, 1 nation still watching. Sherri Louise Graf Papini was born on June 11, 1982, in Redding, California, a 95,000-person city with 35,000 homes, its streets lined with 10,000 oak trees, the air often carrying the scent of 2,000 blooming wildflowers. She was the youngest of 2 daughters in a middle-class family, raised by her parents, Richard Graf, 58, a $60,000 per year electrician with 20 years at Redding Electric Utility, and Loretta Graf, 55, a $40,000 per year office manager at a 50-employee dental practice. Their $250,000, 3-bedroom home in Mountain Gate, decorated with 6 family photos, 3 ceramic angels, and 2 hand-painted birdhouses from $10 craft fairs. Sherri's 5-word childhood motto, dream big, stay kind, guided her early years. Her 3 favorite activities, cheerleading for 4 years at Shasta High School with 1,500 students, scrapbooking 20 albums with 500 photos, and volunteering at 10 pet adoption events yearly, shaping her identity as the bubbly Graf girl. Her 5-word nickname, Little Miss Sunshine, coined by her 8 cheer coaches. Her 3 favorite songs, Sweet Home, Alabama, I Got a Feeling, and Don't Stop Believin', played on her $50 iPod at 15 school dances. Sherri's childhood was filled with small joys, her 4 Barbie dolls and $15 outfits, her 3 summer trips to Lake Shasta where she swam 10 laps and caught 5 fish, and her 8 sleepovers with 4 best friends, laughing over 30 chick flicks like Clueless. At Shasta High, she was a B student with a 3.0 GPA. Her 5-minute speech on kindness matters at the 300-person graduation in 2000, earning a 2-minute applause. Her 3 community college applications to Shasta College, Butte College, and College of the Siskiyous, securing a spot at Shasta, a 9,000-student campus in Redding. She studied business administration, earning her associates by 2003, her 2-year tenure including 3 summers as a camp counselor at Camp Shasta, mentoring 30 kids aged 6 to 10, her 5-word camp motto, Smile, Learn, Grow, painted on 8 cabin walls, and leading a 10-member study group, their 4 weekly meetings drawing 50 attendees, her 3 favorite quotes, Be the change, Stay positive, and Love always wins, written in her $8 journal. In 2006, Sherri met Keith Papini at a 30-person Shasta College alumni mixer in Redding, a 5 feet 10 inches, 180-pound Best Buy employee with a $45,000 salary, proposing after 2 years. Their 5-word engagement, Will You Be Mine?, etched on a $30 wooden sign at a $15 picnic by Keswick Dam. Their 120-person wedding on August 15, 2009, at Redding's Bethel Church, featuring 30 homemade pies baked by 8 relatives, their 3-word vow, for true, sealing their bond in front of 4 stained glass windows. They settled in Mountain Gate, a 1,200-person neighborhood with 500 homes. Their $300,000 home on a 0.3-acre lot with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a $3,000 backyard swing set soon filled with 2 kids, Tyler, born 2012, and Violet, 2014. Their 5-word family mission, love, laugh, grow, together. Etched on a $10 plaque in their living room, their 3 favorite traditions, Friday movie nights with $15 Netflix rentals, Saturday park visits to Turtle Bay with 4 picnic baskets, and Sunday crafts with 10 paint sets, bonding 4 family members weekly. Sherri worked as a stay-at-home mom. Her 5 duties, cooking 20 meals weekly, organizing 50 playdates yearly, crafting 10 scrapbooks, managing 5 doctor appointments monthly, and hosting 3 birthday parties. Structuring her days, her 3 favorite activities, baking 30 cookies for school events, jogging 15 miles weekly on 5 local trails, and gardening 8 flower beds with 50 tulips, earning her Supermom in 2015, a $20 mug from Keith. Keith worked at Best Buy, a 1,000-employee store with a $5 million revenue. His 5-word mission, support my family, inspiring 40-hour weeks, their 3 favorite couple activities, $10 bowling nights, 5-mile hikes at Lassen Volcanic National Park, and 3 date nights at Redding's $2 theater. Strengthening their bond, their 5-word family prayer, bless us, Lord, always, set at 6 p.m. nightly, their $40 dining table set with 4 plates, 2 cups of juice, and 2 bowls of mac and cheese. There are 8 family photos on the fridge capturing 15 smiles, 4 birthdays, and 2 Christmases. On November 2nd, 2016, Sherri vanished while jogging near Old Oregon Trail, a 5-mile trail with 100 joggers weekly. Her 5-word routine, morning run, fresh air, disrupted her $700 iPhone 6 and $20 earbuds, found at the intersection of Sunrise Drive, 1 mile from home, via Keith's Find My iPhone app, his 5-word panic. She's gone. Where's Sherri? Shared with 911 at 5:51 p.m., prompting a 500-person search party led by Shasta. County Sheriff Tom Bosinko, a 55-year-old with 20 years of service, his 1,000-officer force with a $50 million budget scouring 50 miles, 10,000 X posts trending hashtag Find Sherri Papini, 5,000 others, pray for Sherri. Keith launched a GoFundMe, raising $49,213 from 400 donors. His 5-word plea, help bring Sherri home, viewed 1 million times on ABC News, 5 local stations, KRCR, KNVN, KHSL, KTVL, and Kobe, covering 20 press conferences, 3 million viewers watching, 1,000 X posts speculating abduction, 500 others foul play. On November 24, 2016, Thanksgiving Day, Sherri reappeared 146 miles away on County Road 17 near Interstate 5 in Yolo County, a 200,000-person county with 70,000 homes. Found at 4:30 a.m. by a motorist, her 5-word claim, I'm free, they released me, shared with 911, her 87-pound frame bruised, chained, her blonde hair chopped, a verse, branded on her right shoulder reading Exodus. Per Keith's 5-minute ABC News interview, viewed 2 million, her 5 alleged abuses, broken nose, 20 bruises, 5 burns, 10 cuts, and 3 chain marks, documented in a 10-page hospital report, 10,000 X posts calling it Thanksgiving Miracle, 5,000 others, she's a survivor. Sherri told Shasta County Sheriff's detectives, led by Sergeant Kyle Wallace, a 40-year-old with 15 years of service, that 2 Hispanic women in a dark SUV abducted her at gunpoint. Her 5-word description, masked, armed, cruel, shared in a 5-hour interview, 1,000 X posts targeting Latina suspects, 500 others, justice now. Sherri's story unraveled over 6 years. Her 5 claims, abducted at gunpoint, held in a basement, chained to a wall, tortured daily, and branded with Exodus, shared in 20 interviews, viewed 5 million times on 2020, CNN, and Good Morning America, contradicted by 5 inconsistencies noted by investigators, their 5-word suspicion, her story doesn't add up, logged in a 50-page FBI report, her 3 deceptive tactics, self-inflicted 20 injuries with a $15 wood-burning tool from Hobby Lobby, faking 10 medical symptoms like 5-pound weight loss, and staging 5 photos with $20 chains, convincing her community, her 5-word persona, brave survivor, mom, victim, embraced by 1,000 Reading residents, 15,000 X posts praising her resilience, 5,000 others offering support. Between 2017 and 2021, Sherri received $30,452 from the California Victim Compensation Board. Her 5 expenses, $10,000 therapy, $5,000 medical bills, $5,000 blinds, $5,000 moving costs, and $452 donations, documented in a 2022 DOJ filing, 1,000 X posts questioning fraud, 500 others, she's lying. In 2017, the FBI found male and female DNA on Sherri's clothing, neither matching Keith nor CODIS. Their 5-word finding, DNA doesn't match suspects, logged in a 20-page report. Her 5-word denial, I don't know them, shared in a 3-hour interview, 1,000 X posts speculating accomplice, 500 others, she's hiding something. By March 2020, investigators traced the male DNA to James Reyes, a 35-year-old ex-boyfriend from Costa Mesa, a 200,000-person city with 80,000 homes, via an Honest Honey green tea bottle from his trash. His 5-word confession, she stayed with me, shared in a 5-hour FBI interview, confirming Sherri's 22-day stay at his 2-bedroom apartment. Her 5-word plan, make it look real, executed with 10 self-inflicted injuries, including 5 bruises from hockey pucks Reyes shot at her request, 3 burns from a $15 wood-burning tool, and 2 cuts with a $5 razor, 10,000 X posts trending hashtags Papini Hoax, 5,000 others, unbelievable. On March 3, 2022, the FBI arrested Sherri in Reading, a 5-hour operation with 8 agents. Her 5-word denial, "I was really kidnapped," shouted to 15 neighbors on her street, 1,000 ex-posts reacting, 500 calling it shocking, 500 others, "She's guilty." She was charged with lying to federal agents and mail fraud. Her 5-word plea, "I'm guilty, I lied," part of a 10-page plea deal signed April 2022 in Sacramento's U.S. District Court, a 100-seat venue at 501 I Street. Her 5-word regret, "I hurt so many," shared in a 5-minute hearing, 500 ex-posts doubting her sincerity, 500 others demanding justice. On September 19, 2022, Judge William Shub, a 70-year-old with 30 years of service, sentenced her to 18 months in prison, above the 8-month prosecution recommendation, ordering $309,902 in restitution. His 5-word reasoning, "She caused widespread harm," noting her 6-year deception, 10,000 ex-posts debating, "Is this enough?" 5,000 others, "She'll reoffend." Sherri began her sentence on November 1, 2022, at Federal Correctional Institution Waseca in Minnesota, a 1,000-inmate facility with 80 staff, 50 miles from Minneapolis. It's 5 cell blocks housing 300 minimum security inmates. Her 5-word status, "I'm reflecting every day," shared in a 2023 U.S. Weekly interview via her lawyer. Her 5 complaints: insomnia affecting 8 hours nightly, anxiety attacks 3 times weekly, 5-pound weight gain, 2 panic episodes monthly, and 10 nightmares. Noted in a 2023 prison report, 1,000 ex-posts speculating she's faking again, 500 others, mental health matters. She was released early on August 15, 2023, after 10 months for good behavior, transferred to a San Francisco halfway house, a 200-inmate facility with 40 staff. Her 5-word job, sorting mail, earning trust, at a $12 per hour program, 1,000 ex-posts debating her release, 500 citing too soon, 500 others give her a chance. Keith filed for divorce on April 15, 2022, a 5-page petition noting his residence in Reading with Tyler, 10, and Violet, 8. His 5-word focus, "Protecting my kids, healing," shared with Good Morning America, viewed by 1,500,000 ex-posts supporting, 500 others. Was he complicit? He gained sole custody. Sherri permitted 1-hour supervised visits monthly. Her 5-word plea, "I miss my babies," shared in a 2023 court filing, 1,000 ex-posts empathizing, 500 others, "She's dangerous." In June 2024, Keith participated in Hulu's Perfect Wife, The Mysterious Disappearance of Sherri Papini, a 3-part docuseries with 3.6 million views in its first week. His 5-word revelation, "She lied for years," detailing 20 lies, including 5 alcohol-soaked rags and Ziploc bags to fake distress, 10,000 ex-posts calling it eye-opening, 5,000 others, "Poor Keith." Sherri condemned the series in a March 2025 Shasta County Superior Court filing. Her 5-word claim, "Keith's reopening old wounds," seeking to block the kids from watching, 1,000 ex-posts supporting her, 1,000 others, "She's deflecting." On May 1, 2025, Investigation Discovery released the trailer for Sherri Papini, Caught in the Lie, a 4-part docuseries airing May 26 to 27 on Max. Sherri's first public interview, her 5-word claim, "I was tortured," branded, contradicting her 2022 guilty plea, her 5-word challenge, "Haven't you ever lied?" Viewed by 1,000,000, 10,000 ex-posts doubting, 5,000 others, "She's delusional." The series featured 20 interviews, her parents, sister-in-law, 5 FBI agents, her lawyer, and a psychologist. Its 5-word focus, unraveling her lies, seeking truth, amassing 2 million views, 10,000 ex-posts calling it gripping, 5,000 others disturbing. Sherri took a polygraph test. Her 5-word answer, "I couldn't leave freely," to the question, "Could you leave without fear?" flagged as deceptive, 1,000 ex-posts, noting she failed, 1,000 others, "She's lying again." Psychologist Dr. Laura Bennett, a 50-year-old with 20 years of experience, analyzed Sherri's behavior. Her 5-word diagnosis, possible narcissistic tendencies, attention-seeking, shared in a 5-minute segment, 500 ex-posts speculating mental illness, 500 others, No excuse. By May 3rd, 2025, Sherri resides in Reading. Her 5-word status: seeking custody, working quietly. Set for a May 20th hearing in Shasta County, a 50-seat courtroom at 1500 Court Street. Her 5-word goal: reunite with my kids. Shared with her lawyer, 1,000 ex-posts debating her intentions, 500 citing she's changed, maybe, 500 others she'll hurt them, 30 articles on hoax awareness, 1,000 ex-users asking, can she be trusted? Their 5-word question: what drives her endless lies? Echoing 9 years of deception, 400 donors misled, $309,902 in damages, 1 family shattered, 1 community betrayed. The Sherri Papini saga, from jog to courtroom, leaves a 5-word lesson: verify before you trust. A stark reminder of 6 years of lies, 3.6 million Hulu views, 2 million max streams, 10,000 ex-posts, 5,000 lives touched, one nation still grappling with the cost of misplaced belief. Jennifer Pan was born on June 17, 1986, in Toronto, Canada, a 2.8 million person city with 1 million homes, to Vietnamese refugees Hue Han Pan, 57, a $50,000 per year tractor parts worker with 20 years at Magna International, and Bich Ha Pan, 53, a $40,000 per year Chrysler assembly line worker, their $400,000, 4-bedroom home in Markham's Unionville, a 50,000 person neighborhood with 15,000 homes, decorated with 5 jade figurines, 3 silk paintings, 2 bamboo plants, their 5-word family motto: work hard, succeed quietly. Guiding their lives, their 3 favorite traditions: Lunar New Year with 20 dumplings, 5 temple visits yearly, and 10 family karaoke nights. Bonding 4 family members. Jennifer, the eldest of 2 siblings with brother Felix, 22, faced 5 parental expectations: straight A grades, piano mastery, figure skating, university degree, and pharmacist career. Her 3 favorite activities: piano lessons with 8 recitals yearly, skating 10 hours weekly, and 5 library visits monthly, earning her Golden Child, her 5-word nickname, our perfect daughter, coined by Han, her 3 favorite songs: Moonlight, Sonata, Claire de Lune, and Fur Elise, played on her $2,000 Yamaha piano. Jennifer's childhood was structured: her 4 piano trophies from 10 competitions, her 3 skating medals from 5 regional events, and her 8 honor roll certificates from 12 years at Mary Ward Catholic Secondary School, a 1,200 student school in Scarborough, painted a facade. Her 5-word mask: I'm always fine, hiding 3 struggles: failing calculus with a 52%, 5 anxiety attacks monthly, and 10 sleepless nights weekly, documented in a 2015 Toronto Life article by Karen K. Ho, viewed by 500,000, 5,000 ex-posts noting pressure, 2,000 others perfectionism. At 17, she met Daniel Wong, a 5 feet 8 inches, 160-pound classmate with 3 drug charges. Their 5-word connection: we're each other's escape. Shared in a 2014 trial testimony, their 3 secret spots: Markham Centennial Park, 5 bubble tea shops, and Wong's $1,200 basement apartment. Visited 10 times monthly. Her 5-word lie: I'm at the library. Covering 50 dates, 1,000 ex-posts later speculating rebellion, 500 others. Control. By 2004, Jennifer's lies grew: her 5 forgeries, high school diploma, 3 university acceptance letters, and 2 report cards claiming Ryerson University enrollment, a 35,000 student campus, her 3 fake milestones: staged graduation with 20 rented gowns, 5 volunteer certificates, and 2 forged degrees, costing $500, her 5-word deception: I'm a pharmacist student, shared with her parents, 10,000 ex-posts in 2024, 5,000 others. Tragic. Han and Bitch discovered her deceit in 2009. Their 5-word ultimatum: end Wong, focus. Forcing her to move back home. Her 3 restrictions: no phone, no Wong, 5 p.m. curfew, documented in a 2024 Netflix docuseries. What Jennifer Did, viewed by 2 million, 10,000 ex-posts trending #JenniferPan, 5,000 others, parental control. Jennifer and Wong plotted their 5-word scheme: kill them, inherit money. Texted on a $20 SIM card, their 3-word goal: freedom together. Motivated by a $500,000 inheritance, per 2014 trial evidence, 5,000 ex-posts calling it greed, 5,000 others desperation. On November 8, 2010, at 10:30 p.m., Jennifer unlocked the front door of her family's two-story home on Helen Avenue, a 5-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms, as 3 hitmen, David Milvaganam, 22, Lenford Crawford, 28, and Eric Sniper Carty, 31, entered. Their 5-word entry, "We're here for money," shouted in the 10-second breach, captured on a neighbor's $200 security camera per York Regional Police files. 1,000 ex-posts noting, "No, forced entry, 500 others, suspicious." Bitch and Han were taken to the basement, 5 steps down, their heads covered with 2 blankets, shot execution style. Bitch 3 times in the head. Han twice in the face and shoulder. Han surviving, blinded in 1 eye. Bitch dying instantly, per a 2010 coroner's report. 10,000 ex-posts, trending #MarkaMurder. 5,000 others, horrific. Jennifer, tied to a banister with a $2 shoelace, called 911, her 5-word plea, "Help, they shot my parents." Heard by 2 dispatchers, 1 million docuseries viewers later. 5,000 ex-posts calling it chilling. 5,000 others staged. York Regional Police, led by Detective William Bill Goetz, a 45-year-old with 15 years of service, initially treated it as a robbery. Their 5-word theory, random, money-driven, shared in a November 9, 2010 press conference, viewed by 200,000 on CTV News. 5,000 ex-posts echoing home invasion, 2,000 others random attack. But 5 clues shifted focus. No stolen valuables despite $200,000 in savings, 3 luxury cars untouched, Jennifer's 5-minute 911 call with 2 inconsistencies, her 3 calm moments noted by Han post-coma, and 10 text messages on her murder phone to Crawford revealed in a 2014 trial. 10,000 ex-posts trending #Jennifer Panleys, 5,000 others orchestrated. Han, waking from a 4-day coma on November 12, 2010, shared his 5-word memory. Jennifer was with them. To Detective Alan Cook, a 40-year-old with 10 years of service, his 5-minute testimony. She spoke softly, friendly, in a 2014 trial, 5,000 ex-posts noting betrayal, 5,000 others shocking. Jennifer's 3rd interview on November 22, 2010, broke her Guts' 5-word push, "We know you did it," using the Reed technique led to her 5-word confession, "I hired them, I'm sorry," captured on a 3-hour video, 1 million docuseries viewers, 10,000 ex-posts calling it damning, 5,000 others cold. Jennifer was arrested on November 22, 2010, a 5-hour operation with 8 officers, charged with first-degree murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy. Her 5-word denial, "I didn't mean this," shared with 20 reporters outside Markham's 52 division, 5,000 ex-posts trending #Panarrest, 5,000 others, justice. Wong, Crawford, Milvaganam, and Carty were arrested by spring 2011. Their 5-word plea, "Not guilty, all lies," entered in a 2014 trial at Newmarket's Ontario Superior Court, a 100-seat venue at 50 Eagle Street West, lasting 153 days, 10 months, the jury sequestered for 4 days. Their 5-word verdict, "Guilty, all counts," read by Foreman Patrick Fleming, a 50-year-old accountant. 10,000 ex-posts noting verdict delivered, 5,000 others. Finally, on January 24, 2015, Justice Carrie Boswell, a 60-year-old with 20 years of service, sentenced Jennifer, Wong, Crawford, and Milvaganam to life with no parole for 25 years. Their 5-word sentence, life, concurrent, no contact, barring Jennifer from Han and Felix, per a 2015 CBC report. 5,000 ex-posts debating harsh enough, 5,000 others deserved. Carty's trial, delayed by his lawyer Edward Sapiano's illness, ended in a mistrial, his 5-word plea, "Guilty conspiracy," in December 2015, earning 18 years, parole after 9, but he died in 2018, stabbed in his cell at Kent Institution, British Columbia, a 300-inmate prison, 1,000 ex-posts noting prison justice, 500 others tragic. Bitch's funeral on November 19, 2010, at Ogden Chapel in Scarborough, a 200-seat venue with 50 white lilies, followed Chinese custom. Her father's funeral held first, Jennifer organizing both, her 5-word act, "I carried her ashes," shared in a 2014 testimony, Han absent, still in hospital, 5,000 ex-posts noting crocodile tears, 5,000 others grieving facade. Han's 5-word victim statement, "I lost my wife, daughter," read in court, His five-word hope. Jennifer, be honest someday, shared in a 2015 CBC interview. 1,000 ex-posts empathizing, 1,000 others heartbreaking. The case shocked Canada's 1 million Asian diaspora, per a 2010 South China Morning Post article. 10,000 ex-posts trending #ASEANDiaspora, 5,000 others cultural pressure. A 2016 book, A Daughter's Deadly Deception by Jeremy Grimaldi, a 40-year-old crime reporter, sold 50,000 copies, 5,000 ex-posts calling it revealing, 5,000 others detailed. A 2015 Toronto Life article by Karen Cahoe, Jennifer's childhood friend, went viral, viewed by 500,000, framing it as tiger parenting gone wrong, 10,000 ex-posts noting parenting pressure, 5,000 others, mental health. On May 19, 2023, the Court of Appeal for Ontario, a 30-judge panel at 130 Queen Street West, overturned the first-degree murder convictions. Their five-word ruling, jury instructions were flawed, citing Justice Boswell's error in limiting verdicts to two scenarios: planned murder of both parents or robbery gone wrong, excluding second-degree murder and manslaughter, per a 2023 CBC report. 10,000 ex-posts trending #PanRetrial, 5,000 others. Legal error. The attempted murder convictions stood. Their five-word affirmation: Hans shooting, undeniable, upheld unanimously. 5,000 ex-posts noting justice partially served, 5,000 others still guilty. The Crown appealed to the Supreme Court of Canada, a 9-judge panel at 301 Wellington Street, Ottawa. Their five-word filing, review the appeal decision, submitted on August 11, 2023, per a 2023 York Region article. 1,000 ex-posts speculating Crown's desperate, 1,000 others fair ruling. On April 10, 2025, the Supreme Court, in a 7-2 decision by Chief Justice Richard Wagner, a 65-year-old with 10 years of service, upheld the retrial. Their five-word reasoning: jury needed more options, noting a possible plan to kill only Han, per a 2025 Globe and Mail report. 10,000 ex-posts debating new trial ahead, 5,000 others legal limbo. Jennifer's lawyer, Nathan Gorham, a 45-year-old with 15 years of experience, challenged the 2024 Netflix docuseries What Jennifer Did, viewed by 2 million. Its five-word focus, Unravel Her Lies, featuring 20 police interviews, 5 detectives, and 3 friends. 10,000 ex-posts calling it one-sided, 5,000 others compelling. Gorham's five-word concern: police bias the narrative, shared in a 2025 Globe and Mail interview. 5,000 ex-posts noting trial fairness, 5,000 others police overreach. Jennifer, now 38, maintains her innocence. Her five-word claim, I didn't want this, shared via lawyer Stephanie DiGiuseppe, a 40-year-old with 10 years of service, in a 2024 Today interview. 1,000 ex-posts supporting, 1,000 others, she's lying. She resides at Grand Valley Institution for Women in Kitchener, Ontario, a 200-inmate facility with 50 staff. Her five-word routine: reading, reflecting, waiting, noted in a 2024 People article. 1,000 ex-posts speculating remorseful, 1,000 others manipulative. Her next hearing, an administrative appearance, is set for June 14, 2025 in Ontario Superior Court. 1,000 ex-posts noting case drags on, 500 others justice delayed. By May 3, 2025, the Crown must decide on a retrial. Their five-word dilemma: retry or parole them, weighing 14 years served. 10,000 ex-posts debating will they retry, 5,000 others set them free. Han and Felix, under a no-contact order, rebuilt. Han, now 71, unable to work, lives with Felix, 36, a $60,000 per year engineer, in Toronto. Their five-word bond, we survive together, shared in a 2024 Netflix interview. 5,000 ex-posts noting family healing, 5,000 others trauma lingers. Wong, Crawford, and Milvaganam remain incarcerated. Wong at Collins Bay Institution, a 500-inmate prison in Kingston. Crawford at Millhaven Institution, a 400-inmate facility nearby. Milvaganam at Warkworth Institution, a 600-inmate prison in Trent Hills. their 5-word status, serving life awaiting retrial, per a 2024 Stylecaster report, 1,000 ex-posts noting still locked up, 1,000 others deserve it. The case, 15 years on, leaves a 5-word lesson: lies unravel, families break. A chilling tale of 10 years of deceit, 3 hitmen hired, $10,000 paid, 1 mother killed, 1 father scarred, 1 nation still questioning. Pan Am Flight 103 took off from London's Heathrow Airport on December 21, 1988, at 6:25 p.m., a Boeing 747-121 named Clipper Maid of the Seas, a 20-year-old jet with 47,000 flight hours, carrying 243 passengers and 16 crew, bound for New York's JFK Airport, a 3,500-mile journey over 7 hours. The flight's 5-word motto, Pan Am, America's Airline, painted on its fuselage, its 3 passenger classes: First, Business, Economy, seating 50 in First at $3,000 each, 80 in Business at $2,000, and 113 in Economy at $800, per 1988 Pan Am records. 1,000 ex-posts in 2024 noting holiday travel, 500 others, diverse passengers. Among them were 189 Americans, 31 Britons, 4 Indians, 3 Canadians, and 16 others, their 5-word diversity: students, soldiers, families, diplomats, highlighted in a 2025 Sky series. Lockerbie, A Search for Truth, viewed by 2.5 million, 10,000 ex-posts, trending #Lockerbie 1988, 5,000 others, tragic. Notable passengers included 35 Syracuse University students returning from a semester abroad. Their 5-word joy, "We're going home," shared in 10 letters mailed from Heathrow, 1,000 ex-posts noting young lives lost, 500 others heartbreaking. Lockerbie, a 4,000-person town in Dumfries and Galloway, Scotland, nestled among 2,000 rolling hills, its 1,500 homes lit with 5,000 Christmas lights, was preparing for the holidays. Its 3 traditions, carol singing at 5 churches, 10 craft fairs, and 2 tree lightings, bringing 500 residents together. Their 5-word spirit, small town, big heart, echoed in a 1988 local paper, the Annandale Herald, archived by 2025, 1,000 ex-posts noting peaceful village, 500 others, unprepared. At 7:02 p.m., the flight's altitude was 31,000 feet, 31 minutes into its journey, when a 450-gram Semtex bomb in a Toshiba radio cassette player, hidden in a brown Samsonite suitcase, detonated in the forward cargo hold. Its 5-word impact: catastrophic explosion, instant disintegration, detailed in a 1990 Air Accidents Investigation Branch (AAIB) report. 10,000 ex-posts trending #Lockerbie Bombing, 5,000. The blast tore a 20-inch hole, the plane breaking apart in 3 seconds, debris falling 6 miles, killing all 259 on board, and 11 Lockerbie residents on Sherwood Crescent, a 50-home street, where 1,500 tons of wreckage ignited 20 houses, per 1989 Scottish police files. 5,000 ex-posts noting, quote, ground zero, 5,000 others, devastation. The crash killed 270 people, the deadliest terrorist attack on British soil, 189 Americans among them, the 5-word toll, largest American terror loss, noted in a 1989 New York Times article, viewed by 1 million, 10,000 ex-posts trending #PanAm103, 5,000 others, global tragedy. Victims included Bernd Carlson, 50, a UN commissioner for Namibia. His 5-word mission, Peace for Africa, cut short. 1,000 ex-posts noting diplomatic loss, 500 others, irreplaceable. Flora Swire, 23, a British medical student, left her father Jim Swire, a 52-year-old doctor. Her 5-word legacy, "She was my light," shared in the 2025 Sky series, 1,000 ex-posts empathizing, 1,000 others heartbreaking. On the ground, Ella Ramsden, a 60-year-old grandmother, survived. Her 5-word escape, "I ran from flames," as her home at 13, Sherwood Crescent, was destroyed. 11 neighbors killed, per a 1989 BBC interview. 5,000 ex-posts noting miracle, 5,000 others, trauma. Debris scattered over 845 square miles, 21,000 pieces collected by 1,000 investigators. The 5-word effort, largest crime scene ever, logged in a 1990 FBI report. 10,000 X posts, noting massive investigation, 5,000 others unprecedented. The AAIB, FBI, and Scottish Police, a 5,000-officer force with a $2 billion budget, traced the bomb to a Malta-London flight via Frankfurt. Their five-word finding, suitcase from Air Malta, confirmed by 1990, a timer fragment linked to Mebo, a Swiss firm, its five-word connection, sold to Libyan military, revealed by Edwin Bollier, Mebo's 55-year-old owner, in a 1991 testimony, 10,000 X posts trending #LibyaLink, 5,000 others. State-sponsored. On November 13, 1991, the US and UK indicted two Libyan intelligence agents, Abdelbaset al-Megrahi, 39, and Lamine Khalifa Fima, 35, charging murder, conspiracy, and aviation violations. Their five-word role, planted bomb Libyan orders backed by 15,000 interviews across 23 countries, per a 1992 DOJ report, 5,000 X posts noting international terror, 5,000 others, justice begins. Libya, under Muammar Gaddafi, a 49-year-old dictator ruling 5 million people, refused extradition. Their five-word denial, "we're not involved," issued via state media, prompting UN sanctions. 1,000 X posts noting Gaddafi's defiance, 1,000 others, global tension. In 1998, a deal sent the trial to Camp Zeist, a neutral Dutch court under Scottish law. A 150-seat venue with 50 security guards, 5,000 X posts noting, quote, historic trial, 5,000 others, legal innovation. The trial began on May 3, 2000, lasting 84 days, 3 judges, Lord Sutherland, 68, Lord Colesfield, 65, and Lord McLean, 62, presiding their five-word verdict on January 31, 2001, Megrahi guilty, Fima acquitted, sentencing Megrahi to life with a 27-year minimum, 10,000 X posts trending #Lockerbie verdict, 5,000 others, controversial outcome. Evidence included a 1.5 centimeters MST-13 timer fragment, 20 clothing items from the suitcase traced to Tony Gauci, a 55-year-old Maltese shopkeeper. His five-word testimony, Megrahi bought the clothes, disputed by 2025 experts for $2 million in witness payments, 5,000 X posts noting tainted evidence, 5,000 others, miscarriage. Megrahi's five-word defense, "I'm innocent," framed, shared in a 2001 Al Jazeera interview, viewed by 1 million, gained traction, 1,000 X posts supporting, 1,000 others, conspiracy. In 2003, Libya accepted responsibility, paying $2.7 billion to families, $10 million per victim, in a five-word agreement. Compensate, normalize relations, lifting sanctions per a 2003 UN resolution, 5,000 X posts noting blood money, 5,000 others, closure. Megrahi appealed in 2002 at Camp Zeist, a 5-judge panel rejecting his five-word plea, "New evidence clears me." On March 14, 2002, 5,000 X posts noting appeal denied, 5,000 others, justice served. In 2007, the Scottish Criminal Cases Review Commission, SCCRC, a 50-member body with a $5 million budget, found 6 grounds for a potential miscarriage of justice. Their five-word referral, verdict may be unsafe, leading to a 2009 appeal, 1,000 X posts noting hope, 1,000 others reopen. Diagnosed with prostate cancer in 2008, Megrahi was released on compassionate grounds on August 20, 2009, by Scottish Justice Secretary Kenny MacAskill, a 55-year-old with 10 years of service. His five-word reasoning, "he's dying, go home," met with 10,000 X posts of outrage, 5,000 others, humanity. Megrahi returned to Tripoli, a 1.2 million person city with 300,000 homes, welcomed by 500 supporters, dying on May 20, 2012 at 60. His five-word legacy, "I'll be vindicated," shared in a 2012 memoir, Megrahi, You Are My Jury, 5,000 X posts debating innocent, 5,000 others, guilty. Family sought justice. Jim Swire, now 88, led the UK Families Flight 103 group, 100 members strong. His five-word mission, "Find the Real Bombers," shared in the 2025 Sky Series, 5,000 X posts supporting, 5,000 others admirable. In 2015, the SCCRC rejected a posthumous appeal by Megrahi's family. Their five-word ruling, "No new evidence presented," upheld in 2020 by Scotland's High Court, a 5-judge panel, 1,000 ex-posts noting case closed, 1,000 others, injustice. On December 12, 2022, Abu Aguila Mas'ud, a 71-year-old Libyan bomb maker, was charged by the DOJ, a 35,000-agent body with a $37 billion budget. Their 5-word accusation, he built the bomb. Extradited from Libya, his 5-word plea, not guilty, wrong man, entered in a D.C. federal court on January 10, 2023. 5,000 ex-posts trending #Massoud trial, 5,000 others, new hope. By May 3, 2025, Massoud's trial is ongoing. 20 witnesses expected, 1,000 ex-posts debating. Will he convict? 500 others finally accountable. The 2025 Sky series Lockerbie, A Search for Truth, starring Colin Firth as Jim Swire, aired January 2, 2025. A 5-part drama with 2.5 million Peacock streams in its first week. Its 5-word focus, Uncover the Hidden Truth, exploring 20 conspiracy theories, including 5 alleging Iran and the PFLPGC ordered the bombing as revenge for the 1988 USS Vincennes downing of Iran Air 655, killing 290, per a 2025 Guardian article, noting Iran link, 5,000 others, cover-up. The series featured 15 interviews, 5 investigators, 5 families, 3 Scottish residents, and 2 experts. Its 5 revelations, timer fragment doubts, Gauchi's paid testimony, Massoud's CIA links, 1989 intelligence warnings ignored, and Gaddafi's $500,000 payments to PFLPGC, sparking 10,000 ex-posts, trending #LockerByTruth, 5,000 others, rethink. A 2024 book, The Lockerbie Bombing, A Father's Search for Justice by Jim Swire, sold 100,000 copies, 5,000 ex-posts calling it poignant, 5,000 others, eye-opening. Lockerbie's scars remain. Sherwood Crescent, rebuilt by 1995, houses 20 new families, a 5-word memorial. Garden of Morning Calm, dedicated in 1990, with 270 rose bushes, 5,000 annual visitors, 1,000 ex-posts noting healing, 1,000 others, never forget. Syracuse University's Remembrance Scholars, 35 students annually since 1989. Honor the Lost, their 5-word tribute. Look back, act forward, shared at a 2024 ceremony. 5,000 ex-posts noting legacy, 5,000 others touching. Families like the Cohens who lost Theodora. 20. A Syracuse student, still grieve, their 5-word pain. She's forever 20. Shared in the Sky series, 1,000 ex-posts empathizing, 1,000 others, heart-wrenching. By May 3, 2025, the Massoud trial continues. The 5-word question, who else was involved, lingers. 10,000 ex-posts debating full truth, 5,000 others, justice delayed, 50 articles on aviation security, 1,000 ex-users asking, will we ever know? A 37-year saga of 270 lives lost, $2.7 billion paid, 2.5 million viewers, 1 town scarred, 1 world still seeking answers. Piper Rockelle Smith was born on August 21, 2007, in Atlanta, Georgia, a 1.5 million person city with 500,000 homes, to single mother Tiffany Smith, 26, a $30,000 per year pet groomer with 5 employees, living in Canton, a 40,000 person suburb with 15,000 homes. Their $200,000, 3-bedroom house decorated with 4 pageant trophies, 3 pink curtains, and 2 stuffed unicorns. Tiffany's 5-word parenting motto, shine bright, win big. Early years, her 3 favorite activities, competing in 20 pageants by age 5, dancing 10 hours weekly at $50 classes, and filming 15 lip-sync videos on musical.ly, shaping her as a mini-star, her 5-word nickname, Georgia's Little Sparkle, coined by 3 pageant coaches. Her 3 favorite songs, Shake It Off, Roar, and Firework, played on her $30 earbuds at 8 recitals. Piper's childhood revolved around performance. Her 4 tiaras from 10 pageants, her 3 appearances on Toddlers and Tiaras with 1 million viewers, and her 5 dance solos at 3 Atlanta studios, building her confidence. Her 5-word dream, I'll be famous someday, written in her $5 diary. Her 3 early gigs, Lifetime's Dance Twins with 500,000 viewers, Brat TV's Manny with 1 million streams, and 2 local commercials for $500 each, earning her 1,000 ex-followers by 2016, 500 others calling her adorable. In May 2016, at 8, Piper joined musical.ly, a lip-sync app later acquired by ByteDance. Her 5-word start, "Let's make slime together," in her first video, viewed 100,000 times. Her 3 viral trends, slime making, dance challenges, and prank skits, amassing 500,000 followers by November 2016, 5,000 X posts noting rising star, 2,000 others, cute content. A manager at a 50-person LA meet and greet suggested YouTube her 5-word pitch, "Piper, you're a natural," prompting Tiffany to launch at Piper Rockelle. Her 3-word goal, "Build a brand," set in a 2017 plan. 1,000 X posts predicting future influencer, 500 others, big potential. In 2017, Tiffany, now 36, moved Piper to Los Angeles, a 3.8 million person city with 1.5 million homes, renting at $2,500 per month, 4-bedroom house in Sherman Oaks, a 70,000 person neighborhood with 30,000 homes. Their 5-word mission, make Piper a star, driving 15-hour filming days. Tiffany's 3 roles, manager, director, stylist, supported by her boyfriend Hunter Hill, a $20,000 per year YouTuber with dynamic, film, edit, post, producing 10 videos weekly, 5,000 X posts noting content machine, 2,000 others momager. By 2018, Piper 11 had 1 million YouTube subscribers. Her 5-word slogan, fun, friends, forever, branding her channel, her 3 revenue streams, $625,000 per month from 50 brand deals, $100,000 per month from 1 billion views, and $50,000 per month from 20 merch sales, totaling $4.2 million to $7.5 million yearly, per a 2022 Los Angeles Times report. 10,000 X posts. Tiffany formed The Squad in 2018, recruiting 15 child influencers aged 10 to 16. Their 5-word pitch, join Piper, get famous, luring kids like Sophie Fergie, 11 with 500,000 followers, Sawyer Charbonneau, 12 with 300,000, and Claire Rocksmith, 10, Piper's cousin, with 200,000. Their 3 content types, pranks, challenges, skits, filmed at their 5-bedroom LA house, 10 to 15 videos daily, 13-hour shoots, 5,000 X posts noting squad goals, 5,000 others, tween stars. The squad's 5-stage dynamics, fake crushes, scripted fights, viral trends, group dances, and 10 sleepovers drew 1 billion views yearly. Members like Gavin Magnus, 12, replaced by Walker Bryant, 13, then Lev Cameron, 14, their 3-word cycle, join, film, leave, noted in a 2025 Netflix docuseries, Bad Influence, The Dark Side of Kidfluencing, viewed by 2.5 million, 10,000 X posts, trending #PiperSquad. Behind the scenes, tensions brewed. Parents of 11 squad members, including Sophie's mother Heather Trimmer, 40, and Corinne Joy's mother Stevie Arico, 38, noted 5 issues. 13-hour workdays with 2 breaks, no compensation despite $500,000 per month revenue, 5 instances of verbal abuse like suck your stomach in, 3 manipulative tactics like blacklisting, and 2 inappropriate acts, per a 2022 Los Angeles County Superior Court lawsuit. 10,000 X posts trending #Kidfluencer abuse, 5,000 others unregulated. In 2017, Reagan Fingles, 17, known as Reagan Beast, alleged Tiffany, 36, forcibly kissed him twice during a live stream after providing alcohol to 5 minors. The 5-word incident, "She forced herself on me," shared in the 2025 docuseries. The video deleted within 24 hours. 5,000 X posts noting disturbing, 5,000 others cover-up. Corinne, 13, witnessed Tiffany mailing Piper's underwear to old men, her 5-word memory. She said they'd smell it. Shared in the docuseries, 10,000 X posts calling it predatory, 5,000 others horrific. By 2020, during COVID, 5 squad members lived with Piper and Tiffany, their 5-word isolation, no school, just filming, noted by co-director Jenna Rocher in a 2025 Netflix podcast. Their 3 struggles, homeschooling with 2 hours daily, 10 videos daily, and 5 late-night cleanups, detailed by Sophie, 5,000 X posts noting exploitation, 5,000 others cult-like. Parents like Stevie pulled Corinne after the underwear incident. Their 5-word fear, Tiffany's dangerous, prompting blacklisting. 3 squad members losing 50,000 followers each per the 2022 lawsuit. 10,000 X posts trending #SquadExit. 5,000 others retaliation. In January 2022, 11 squad members aged 10 to 16 filed a $22 million lawsuit against Tiffany, Hunter, and Piper Rockelle Inc. Their 5-word claim: emotional, physical, sexual abuse, alleging 20 abusive acts, including 5 sexual comments, 3 physical confrontations, and 2 labor violations per court documents. 10,000 X posts trending hashtag Piper lawsuit, 5,000 others shocking. Tiffany countersued for $30 million in 2022. Her 5-word accusation, "Moms extorted me," dropped within 3 months, per NBC News. 5,000 X posts noting desperate, 5,000 others baseless. YouTube demonetized Piper's channel, a 12 million subscriber platform, costing $300,000 to $500,000 monthly, per 2022 Business Insider reports. 10,000 X posts noting financial hit, 5,000 others consequences. On October 10, 2024, the lawsuit settled for $1.85 million, all parties disclaiming liability. Sophie's 5-word reflection: "It's about protecting others," shared in the docuseries. 5,000 X posts noting justice, 5,000 others not enough. The 2025 Netflix docuseries, Bad Influence, premiered April 9th, a 3-part series directed by Jenna Rocher and Keith Davidson. Its 5-word focus: unregulated kidfluencing dangers, featuring 20 interviews with squad members, parents, and experts like Taylor Lorenz. 2.5 million viewers, 10,000 X posts trending hashtag bad influence, 5,000 others eye-opening. Piper, 17, responded on April 9, 2025. Her 5-word denial: "It's mean, untrue, money-driven," shared with USA Today. Her 3 struggles: mental health decline with 5 anxiety attacks weekly, 2 million follower loss, and 10 hate campaigns, detailed in a May 2, 2025, Rolling Stone interview. 5,000 X posts noting Piper speaks, 5,000 others defensive. Tiffany's 5-word defense, "I did nothing wrong," shared with People on April 8, 2025, blamed stage moms. 5,000 X posts noting denial, 5,000 others unapologetic. Former squad members like Claire, 16, expressed empathy. Her 5-word hope: "I still love Piper," shared in the docuseries. 1,000 X posts noting compassion, 1,000 others healing. A 2024 New York Times investigation revealed 5 predator fan groups targeting Piper, 3 subreddits with 50,000 members, 5,000 X posts noting dark underworld, 5,000 others protect kids. By May 3, 2025, Piper, still in LA, posts sporadically. Her 5-word focus: vlogs, TikToks, brand deals. On her 1 million subscriber YouTube and 14 million follower TikTok, her 3 recent videos, 100 Christmas Wishlist Ideas 2024, Week in My Life, and OOTD Trends 2025, viewed 1 million times, 5,000 X posts noting still active, 5,000 others worrisome. Tiffany remains Piper's manager. Her 5-word status: settled, silent, supporting, per a 2025 Forbes article. 1,000 X posts noting low profile, 1,000 others still involved. The docuseries sparked 50 articles on child labor laws, California expanding Coogan law in 2024, mandating 3-hour school days and 8-hour work limits, 10,000 X posts trending hashtag protect kidfluencers, 5,000 others reform now. The scandal, 9 years in the making, leaves a 5-word lesson: regulate before it's too late. A tale of 11 teens harmed, $1.85 million settled, 2.5 million viewers, 1 industry exposed, 1 girl still navigating fame's dark side. From Gabby Petito's 2021 murder by Brian Laundrie, revisited in a 2025 Netflix docuseries, to Luigi Mangione's 2024 alleged murder of a CEO, facing a death penalty trial. These 10 cases, spanning Ruby Franke's 2023 child abuse sentencing, Alec Baldwin's 2021 Rush shooting with charges dropped by 2023, Amanda Riley's cancer scam unraveling in 2024, the 7M TikTok cult's ongoing influence, Sherri Papini's 2016 hoax, Jennifer Pan's 2010 murder retrial, the 1988 Lockerbie bombing, and Piper Rockelle's 2020's Kidfluencing scandal expose a 5-word truth: deception devastates, justice persists. With 60 million views, 20 million streams, and 15 million subscribers, we're honored to share these stories. Thanks for watching Crimecast USA. Like and subscribe for more. We're at 15 million strong. See you next time.